Starting the stream, starting on Twitch. Alright. Instant feedback, let's go, at least that works. Alright. Greetings, ladies and lads, welcome to another stream. This time, we are gonna go over the new reveals, the very exciting miniatures that James the Workshop has himself cooked up for us. And as always, with these discussions, I'm being joined by my good friend and colleague, Heinrich.
My suggestion is two things. One, make me smaller, and the second one is stream your Discord. Stream over Discord too, so I get to have like live. Yeah.
Sure, I'll do that.
Well, that's... And for a second I thought Kato Sicarius was like the new reveal, and was like, oh, wow, spoilers.
Of course. Well, who else but Kato Sicarius?
I've seen one spoiler so far, and it is indeed more Ultramarines, so...
Really? More Ultramarines?
Yeah, we have so much to look forward to today.
Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
Sorry for the spoilers, but there's more Ultramarines.
It's like the safest bet in the world. Oh, what are they going to release? Space Marines? Which faction? Ultramarines? Bingo!
Yeah.
It's like a 1-to-1 bet. You can't, like, nobody's going to bet against you. Alright, these miniatures do look sick though. So, Warhammer community, let's go. Continue in English. So, as always, Steinchen and I are going to go completely blind into this event. We were awake during the live stream, but we didn't bother watching it. And, yeah, let's see what good old James has in store for us. Live blog, I think. Let's see. Right?
Yep. So far we don't have any viewers yet, so...
Really?
Know,
damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. It's a slow day, maybe.
Maybe.
They will come. I don't hear any music yet from you.
Oh yeah, really? It's so loud on my end.
Not from your... I have your stream muted. Yeah, okay, never mind.
That might be the reason.
Live stream.
Okay, I'm seeing some very interesting things. See all of the reveals. Bingo. There we go. Starting, of course, with the promised Ultramarines. All right.
Hold on, I have to open it.
Oh, hang on. You want me to send it to you?
No, I should have it now.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Championships.
Right.
No, I don't. Not the championship. The reveals. Hold on.
Sure.
Which preview did you click on, actually?
I scrolled down to the very last page and then see all reviews.
Check out the stunning... No, this is page of...
No, all reviews.
Okay, send me the link. I'm probably gonna get lost.
That's okay. Yeah, they changed the website, I think. They changed it. I was disoriented at first as well. Alright.
Okay.
Let's see.
It is. I think it is the one I clicked first, but it just doesn't look... Because it says World Championships preview live, and I didn't realize that was the reveals preview.
Yeah,
okay.
It is kind of weird. Alright.
Captain Titus defends with 500 words of Ultramarine. So JD was right with his leaks.
Yeah, 100%. Right? I mean, from the first glance, like, let's start to check that out. That Titus model looks sick. That's a cool-ass Titus model.
Oh, there's a close-up. Okay. His face definitely looks accurate now. I remember there's like a different Titus miniature, and that one doesn't even look like him. This one at least has like a face that's recognizable, yeah. Yeah.
I also like the drip he now has, like with the cape. I think that really does a lot. And I just yesterday edited a short where I painted a different miniature, a different, like, more generic quote-unquote Space Marine Lieutenant. And I titled that short the Better Titus Lieutenant. Because I thought the original miniature that came out, especially, like, specifically for him, like with the Tyranid board game as well, I think that still looks kind of shit. This looks great. I really like this.
Workshop saw your little short and was like, nah, let me crank out something real quick. They went to modeling real fast.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean it is an ultramarine, but it does look neat. Yeah. And also like just because it's Titus, you can tell that it's like a new miniature, so that's neat at least.
Yeah.
I do like that his tactical rock has the written Ultra engraved on it.
Yeah.
That's weirdly funny, actually.
Yep. We are now on the Ultramarine homeworld. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Scrolling down, the Wardens of Ultramar.
That's not just Ultramarines, that's...
Yeah.
Who are they?
We're getting a whole host of people. So this is, like, these guys are, of course, his sword brethren. I completely forgot their names, to be very honest.
Even I recognize them though, and I've never played the game, I just saw clips.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So great job.
The Scottish guy, right?
Yeah, the Scottish guy. Oh no, it's not the Scottish guy. These are actually his two companions that are playing with you in the game. This is like the standard bearer is the guy who accused him of heresy, and the other guy is just, you know, the loyal soldier.
Okay. Are there other people here also like Ultramarines, or are they, like scouts or something?
I think these guys are just regular retinue, so these are definitely more of his like more mortal companions. Very cool though. I really like the look of these guys.
Who's the person on the far left? Because for a second I was like, ooh, is this like a Space Marine scout without armor or something? But,
yeah. I'm guessing this is like one more of like the an Astra Militarum commander, like Lord Solar. So, newly promoted Titus express recommendation despite his relative youth among veterans. Oh yeah, Gadriel is the guy with the standard bearer. And the other guy is... Taurus? What? Okay, whatever. Gaius Salva commands a fleet of Ultramarine defense ships. So yeah, so these are really just the Astra Militarum guys.
I do think they are like characters from the first game though, or maybe the second game.
Oh really?
Right? I remember there being like a Astra Militarum commander in the first game that you like talk to.
Yeah.
And maybe that one's like here. I'm not sure actually. Maybe.
Gaius Silva, Amelia, Minervas. So these names are not ringing any bell.
Did you play the first game?
Yes.
Okay.
I played it on stream with shit audio.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so bad.
I actually really like these little guys here. I don't know, they're normal like Imperials, but they're still like high ranking, you can tell. I always like it when they bring out an Imperial miniature that is not a Space Marine or like a superhuman, but you can still tell that they're super high ranking, you know?
I also like the way that these guys are designed, so this is not your classic soldier. As you said, these guys are operating in the upper echelons. And you know, these guys are also very close to the classic like comic, not comic, but the regular illustrations of the Astra Militarum. I think that's quite neat.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, there we go.
Neat.
There we go. There's the close-up. Let's go.
It's of course typical that like they reveal new Ultramarines, but the most interesting part are the ones that aren't superhuman.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
So yes, there we have
the close-up. Go to the first slide. That looks like a normal Guilliman almost.
Oh, holy shit! Yeah, I thought this was a woman actually, like from the way they portrayed him.
Yeah.
Oh lol, so this is the woman and this is a guy. Damn.
No, I got that the person with the helmet was a woman. That was relatively obvious.
I didn't get that at all, no.
I was surprised about the Guilliman looking guy.
That's interesting. What does she have on her? Like this, some sort of hololith or something?
I do wish they had 360 degree views because. I wish they had like we could like turn them around because I want to see what the backsides look like, you know.
These guys are actually really cool. Like, I went into this, and it is written in the description that, like, my most anticipated release of today, like, the most anticipated reveal is going to be Darkwater. But these guys are looking like they could be in a Warhammer Quest 40k game of sorts.
That's true. You know what? That might actually be why I am, like, more happy with this reveal than I thought. Because this could be like a little adventurous party for like D&D or whatever, you know?
Yeah, these guys are looking really nice.
I do think the portraits don't really look like their models though.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like this guy clearly has like the 3D beard, like the 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah. But the miniature doesn't have that. Same.
He also
with,
has like a shed jawline, and when you look at the miniature, and he looks
like
an inbred Roman emperor.
Little bit same. I really like the use of fur though on these miniatures. Like Titus already had a great fur coat, but these guys especially, like it looks, it makes them look so much more broad. I definitely do the same with my lab outfit as well.
Ooh, one thing I also like is if you go to the second picture of a black guy, they do come with helmets, so that's like an option.
Yeah, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Actually pretty good. I went in so skeptical because it's an ultramarine reveal. But look, they have like little Imperials with them. That's so nice. That's so cute.
Yeah, for real.
Bazak says, cool mug. Is he talking about your face or like...
No, he's talking about my mug. I'm drinking tea.
Ooh. What is this?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I scrolled down a little bit. So... Necrosor Amenta. Holy shit. He looks precisely like his picture, goddamn. Like even the angle. Yeah?
Apparently this is like the first flayed one or something.
Really?
Like the description is he's thought by many to be the genesis of the Destroyer Curse. The Destroyer Curse is the flayed thing, or...
No, the Destroyer Curse is the curse of Necrons not being able to be reborn, I think.
Oh.
Like, it makes them more, I think, bloodthirsty, if I remember correctly from the novel. But, the price is that they can't be, like, they get cut off from the reanimation matrix.
Okay, and he's like the antagonist for Titus here.
Damn.
Wait, so... in the next Warhammer 40k tabletop thing, Titus is going to be fighting against Necrons.
Oh.
Doesn't this imply that in the next... Does this like have implications for the next video game?
That's a good question. I mean, the last two? No. But definitely the Space Marine 2 game played on a Necron tomb world, so they were already established as like a faction in the game, although you didn't fight them.
But okay, there's like two.
Oh
options,
shit!
I think.
Legendary Decanus spending a super chat saying Necrons baby, a 6 shekel super chat. Holy shit!
So what I am wondering is like, there's two options here. Either they noticed, okay, Space Marine 2 has a lot of fans and a lot of players. Let's use Titus to get them into the tabletop game, right? I think that's very likely.
Yeah.
Alternatively, they could be saying, hey, let's tease Space Marine 3 and let's set up a plot for that game by already like setting up a Titus versus Necron plot.
Yeah. I think that's very likely. I think it's very likely. You already see a lot of like assets that they could use for like enemies. And I think like already a month or two into the release of Space Marine 2, they already confirmed that a Space Marine 3 is in the works. So I think this is entirely very likely. I'm wondering if this has also implications for the 11th edition for Warhammer, if we are going to circle back to Space Marines against Necrons instead of Orcs, as JD said.
I do not think so. Necrons were the starting boys for the 9th edition.
Yeah.
Like 2 editions later, Necrons again, there's no way. 0% chance.
I'm not sure. Legionary Decanus says, I'm 100% pre-ordering this bad boy. I mean, he and Titus Retinue, they'll definitely look very good.
We haven't even talked about the miniature itself yet, but dang, like Necrons.
I mean, he looks amazing. Like for a Necron, this.
You can scroll down a bit. There's another angle.
Ooh.
There's a second angle.
Hell yeah. Panzer Kitsune says, sup my dudes, this Necron melee unit is badass. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. You know what he reminds me of? He looks like a Drukhari.
Oh,
looks like one of these homunculi that they have. No, not homunculi. What do they call them?
I think they are homunculi. I think you're correct.
I'm gonna look it up.
Legionary Decanus says, also they showed a Trazen cosplayer in the preview, so I don't doubt a new model is approaching. That would be cool as well. Does Trazen even have a model in the tabletop? I'm not actually sure.
But okay, no, I was thinking of Kronos.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking of, they look like the Kronos from the Drukhari.
Yeah.
Because they have like the same backside, they have like a
Oh, he has a
similar
resin
like
one.
floating version. He has like a similar floating version.
Oh, yeah, correct. So here we go.
Mm.
Yeah, the similarity. I thought of this guy as well, yeah. I just didn't know the name anymore. Thanks. Alright, and Trazen has a resin miniature. I mean, just as with Titus Retinue, we're off to a really good start right now.
Yeah, dang.
Necrosaur Amenta looks very cool. The paint job as well, of course, but the miniature, very nice.
This is a really good miniature. Also, one thing I can tell is you could very much paint if you just painted this one in bone color.
Yeah.
He would actually look like a skeleton, I think. Right?
This guy would make for a good blend.
Spine.
Yeah, he would make for a good blend between Tomb Kings and Necrons. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm curious, like,
Legionary kind of says a new destroyer model over updating the Locust one. Yeah, well, you know.
I do hope that they release him in like a box with different miniatures and not like on it. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Threat soldiers, selection of those converted. Can be used to command. Oh! Brutally efficient destroyer warriors can be used to command with the new 500 Worlds Battalion Necrons box. So I was actually correct. I think like 1 or 2 streams ago I talked about a leak of a new form of, purchasability for Warhammer. And those are the Battalion boxes. And yeah,
These aren't new miniatures though, right? These are...
That's the thing, I'm not quite sure. Like these guys... No. Maybe these guys with the snake tail?
They're not new, no, I'm not sure.
I think the snake tail guys are new.
They would announce them differently though.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh.
Containing a Hexmark destroyer, 3 Scorpack destroyers, 3 Ophidian destroyers. No, they don't like alongside new miniatures or something. They just say
okay, yeah.
Containing this.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah, a new Catan. Hell yeah.
Here's the thing, the Nightbringer is actually extremely nostalgic for me because I started the hobby in like 2007, right? And I actually had a bunch of white dwarfs back then. And one of the white dwarf had a picture of an old Catan, like the old Nightbringer miniature. So I'm actually quite fond of that miniature.
Hey, now he's got a re-release and he doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, I don't really... I'm a bit confused about the Catan aesthetic in general, you know?
Yeah. No, actually, what do you mean?
Like,
I just accepted them always as they looked, so I never gave them much thought, so...
Hold on, what do you... Let me look up something real quick.
Alright, meanwhile, looking at the chat, Panzer Kitsune says, I'm trying to expand my armies with flying units, but Space Marines have such boring ones. Guard has the badass Valkyrie, but not much else. I mean, I've seen a YouTuber recently, like, updating and converting the Storm Raven. Maybe you should look into that, like the updated Storm Raven on YouTube, because that looked quite good, and it used, like, the miniature as it comes in the box and just expands it. And Legionary Canis says, in a perfect world, they release a Battle Force box with Trazen, Orican, and the Deceiver called the Infinite and the Divine. I mean, that would be nice.
Okay,
hope they're not all new. Okay.
I think my problem with the Catan is just, I know of 3 Catan. One of them is the one that looks like a Necron god.
Yeah.
And of course I don't have complaints with him, right? Of course the Necron would enslave a Necron god.
Yes.
Another one of them is just a Jester. And I would think that's more of an Eldar thing. And this one is just the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
And I don't really... Sometimes I wonder about, like, why do they just have a Jester and the Grim Reaper in their, like, Pokeballs? That's... I don't know.
Yeah. I'm also wondering how...
I need to get into the lore more, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm also wondering how the Nightbringer fits in exactly with the lore. Because I read the great work, the Call novel. And there he confronts a Necron shard as well. And I'm not sure if he confronted the Nightbringer or something else. If he did, that would have, quite huge implications for the new narrative. Or it could possibly have quite big implications for the narrative of the game as it progresses. Because Call thought he had banished this guy to the other side of the galaxy and it would take him like 1,000 years or something to come back. And now we get a new miniature, so obviously that didn't work.
He took a shortcut through the warp, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the miniature itself is pretty cool. I kind of wonder if I could like kit bash him into being a Nighthaunt miniature.
Ooh, yeah.
Just replace with scarabs with like little spirit hosts.
Or
and
bats.
boom.
Maybe bats.
Oh yeah, true. Like this could be a pretty decent Warhammer Fantasy miniature, or like Age of Sigmar.
I think it's also kind of funny that, you know, we have this godlike creature, or like the shard. Legionary kind of says the Catan are shattered into shards. There are even more than one shard of the same Catan. That would make sense.
Oh.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah,
that is cool.
I always forget about that's also a possibility, but yeah, of course. Thanks for reminding me.
You know, what's nice about this miniatures, I look at it and my first thought is I need to like learn more about the lore of the Necrons. That's rare for 40k for me.
Yeah, Necron lore is so cool. I desperately want to talk about the two Necron novels of like the Twice Dead King, because they are unironically probably my favorite works I've so far read from Warhammer as a whole. And they are regarding a faction that I thought couldn't be more boring. So yeah, that was
really?
quite a surprise. I didn't like the Necrons, no. I thought like, oh, they're just derby machines, right? And then I read the novels and I was like, holy shit, these are some of the most compelling characters I've ever met.
For me, like, once again, as someone who grew up with like reading White Dwarf magazines from 2007, for me, the Tau and the Necrons are the most 40k factions, alongside Space Marines, of course.
I mean, sure, but I never gave the Necrons much thought.
Yeah. For me, just Tau and Necrons in particular are so iconic for 40k. Plus, like, the Elder Wraith Lords and stuff, but those have been a bit neglected, right?
Yeah. So, 500 Worlds Titus. Captain Titus takes up arms in 500 Worlds Titus. Next major narrative expansion for Warhammer 40k, so we can expect a couple more Luatin videos in the future. That's quite nice.
Yeah.
Decorative slipcase, so this is going to be like $80 or something. Okay, cool.
The battle for unity begins. Okay, that's the 40k reveal. You know what? I went in with very low expectations.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna announce like another fucking Space Marine lieutenant and another, what do you call them? Another Victrix guard or whatever.
Yeah. But no, like especially these guys, like I could see myself in a universe where I would actually get to paint more miniatures. I could definitely see myself getting this like box set, like the Space Marines with the retinue. I think they would make themselves fit in rather nicely with my army as well.
I also like how even the normal guys are like... I do quite like the Ultramarine helmet on the captain, you know? Like the helmet on the person on the far left. I think that's like a nice touch, but they're distinctly from Ultramar, you can tell.
Yeah, I like it quite a lot as well. I think that looks very nice. Legionary kind of says the new Tau minis are hella dope, so we are getting new Tau minis as well. Spoiler. Champions of the 41st Millennium.
Ooh,
Find out
today
more.
Just gonna be a 40k day? Possibly.
Nah, I think Darkwater's coming up and...
Yeah, true, Darkwater is probably gonna be the Age of Sigmar reveal.
World Championship preview. New champions get stuck into close range brawls in Warhammer 40k. Starting with the Votan.
That's a gigantic Orcat, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Either the Votan is very small, or the Orc is really, really big.
I mean, the Votan are literally just dwarves, right? I think he is just really small.
I would have thought he's, like, very bulky, though. One thing I noticed is Games Workshop must have realized that every time they bring out like, a special champion of the dwarves, they put him on a big rock. Just to make him taller, you know?
Yeah,
Grindel was on a big rock, Gotrek was on a big rock, this guy's on a big rock. That's just their thing now.
Yeah. I mean, you know, makes sense, never hurts them, I guess.
Yeah. It does make sense. I like the spine.
Varric Stormbrow. Do we get more? Oh, okay. Yeah?
You can tell that he didn't just decapitate the orc, he fucking grabbed him by his hair and ripped his head off.
I didn't even notice that.
This is a
Holy
Mortal
shit.
Kombat dwarf. Ugh.
Yeah. And among the innumerable kin scattered throughout the galaxy, none hate their kind quite as much as Barrack Stormbrow, the greatest champion ever to rise from the ranks of the Chthonian Berserks. It's unusually... Yeah?
I can't help but notice that this is a semi-naked dwarf with orange hair.
Oh!
Who's made his entire purpose in life slaying as many orcs as possible.
They can't stop copying, even themselves.
I mean, I don't know. It works.
It works.
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
It is a nice reference. I definitely do like his outfit and his whole, like, the personality he brings to the table.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's up with his face. And, like, does he have, like, a hair knot? Or does he have, like, a ponytail or something? Not quite sure. His beard is also quite nice. He has scars all throughout his body. He has almost like the Killmonger aesthetic.
He looks like the Thing from Fantastic Four.
Yeah, kinda. And he also has like this climbing gear, like the Karabinerhaken, right?
Oh yeah.
Which, you know...
That's true.
Of course, a minor... Yeah?
This is probably for, I would have guessed, like, as a seatbelt in spaceships, right?
Yeah, that, or it's just part of his mining gear, you know?
Yeah, true. I don't think this guy is doing much mining, to be honest.
No, he's minding his own business. Ha! Okay, moving on.
Oh, his unusual clone skin blesses Barrack with craggy skin that enhances durability. So those aren't scars, he actually just has a mutation.
Damn, okay. Oh, so the Votan are clones? I didn't know that.
I don't know, like, is it supposed to say clone skin and it, like, was a typo? Or what is a clone skin?
I don't know. I don't know. Interesting.
I think that's actually really interesting for Votan lore, like a faction that's mostly robots and clones.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's kind of, yeah. I mean, there are so many. Cool. The thing is that I thought that, you know, if this actually implicates him to be a clone, I think it's interesting that they actually say that, you know, out loud, out in the open, because I thought it would be more of a well-kept, like, secret, even, like, only for us, the audience. But no, apparently not. Okay. Going on.
The twin lads. Oh.
These guys look great. What the fuck?
I wonder how much of it is the paint job, but I know the paint job. I mean, no, actually, I think I really like the way they painted them, though.
Yeah.
The mixture of white and blue, but it's like asymmetrically split. Oh.
Yeah. It's always great. I also like the new technology features, like the shields that they have. They look like Overwatch characters, not gonna lie. They do look like Overwatch characters to me.
I don't see it that much, to be honest. One thing I find weird is that drones still come with a little invisible pipes to make them fly. Nighthawns, if this was a Nighthawn miniature, the drones would just be flying with the little ribbons they have with them, you know?
Yeah. I think the Tau drones are actually one of the few Games Workshop matches where I would actually kind of rather have them on the little plastic plinths.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree what you mean when you say that this is kind of like an old school way of doing things.
Yeah, they tend to not do flying bases like that anymore. Yeah. Even if you look at like Space Marines with jump packs.
Yeah.
You know, they don't use invisible pipes anymore. They just fly off rocks or jump off rocks or something like that.
Legionary kind of says Titanfall 2 more like. Oh yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you could probably make some great Titanfall references with these guys in terms of the paint job.
I do like, these guys kind of remind me of dragons, which I think is intentional.
Yeah.
But because all the little gray, what do you call them, buttons on their chest and the red ribbon, it kind of makes it look like very lizard-like, almost.
Yeah. I think
plus, you know, the fire on the base is just
oh nice. Yeah, it looks great, the model fire. I really like that they are, you know, you can clearly recognize them as Tau, and yet their design aesthetic is far enough away that you, I don't know, is there something new happening with the Tau design aesthetic? Because, you know, the small ribbons, their technology looks even sleeker and yet bulkier at the same time. You have like these little adornments on their armor. Like this guy here, his tasset that he has on his leg. I don't know, I think for me, remembers me a little bit more of the samurai aesthetic. Yeah. That change is happening. Nobody says hola. Hi, man. Good to have you here. I think it's the paint scheme. Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
it's
think a big part
yeah.
is the fact that we moved away from the yellow paint scheme, for example, right?
I think that's kind of sad. I really like the yellow paint scheme, but I do like this more. I think I do like this more than the far side cased paint scheme.
The red one?
Yeah, the completely red one.
Yeah.
This looks just more dynamic, more modern, more sleek.
I did notice that if I ever were to like paint Tau, I think I would probably invert the color scheme in that I would probably make their skin color white and their armor color blue.
Oh.
But I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, it could work, definitely.
Yeah.
Without their noses, you would have an army of Voldemorts, though. Good old XV88.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah. That's fine by me.
I mean, they look great. They look good, especially for Tau characters. Very nice.
Yeah. Tau are always so cool. I think I would rather have them like as action figures almost than as miniatures, but
yeah,
you know.
I mean, maybe that's due to their Gundam aesthetic.
Yeah, we should get into Gunpla.
Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday we talked about me having to cast my net wider, so now I'm going to feature random Gunpla on my.
That would actually
channel.
Be sick, though.
Yeah, really? You think so?
I'm not really into Gunpla, but I've heard good things about it.
Really? I've never seen... So far, all I've seen is, like, people just struggling with their Gunpla. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too far more into it.
Yeah, it's, like, difficult to build, but in a fun way.
Yeah, nobody says Gunpla are fun to build. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
Prime with Lash Whip.
This guy gives me Whiplash.
What do you mean?
No, just because of the Lash Whip.
Oh, okay. I like the pose, but Tyranids kind of fall into the Space Marine problem of after a while they all look the same.
Funny thing enough is, I definitely agree, though for me that's like the Orc. The Orc problem. They all look the same.
That's true. Orcs, Space Marines, and Tyranids have like that. I do like the hand he has on the base. Like, what is that?
Oh yeah, what is that?
What is he using as a tactical rock?
Yeah. Or is that just a Tyranid growth on an Imperial pipe?
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah, okay.
Is that...
I thought it was like a Slaanesh demon hand or something.
Yeah, that's... I can definitely see that as well.
I do like that he has actual hands and not just claws. That's always bothers me with Tyranids, but they do not have hands for some reason. Often. I wonder if that's a nod to the fact that they have actually consumed so many humans that they're starting to evolve into more humanoid-like creatures, you know, with proper hands. You know, why else? If you think about it, right? Why does he have the need for a hand that holds a whip, like an actual weapon? Oh, that's
why
true.
doesn't it grow it out of his limb like they always do?
That's true, actually.
And, you know, going further with this, does this imply that this whip, as everything else with the Tyranid, is another symbiotic organism that is an organism on its own?
Yeah, like it has a little eye, I think. So maybe you're right about that. I think one reason they might
imagine being born as a
for
whip.
them to not like have a rib grow directly out of its body is because we want it to be more distinguished from like chaos spawns. Maybe. But I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
Though again, if you think about it, like again, imagine being born as a whip. What is my purpose?
Now watch me whip.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the Nene miniature next week.
Hands don't kill better than claws. You'd think, right? And yet we are the most dominant species on this earth in real life.
Also,
just because of our opposable thumb.
Look at this guy's hand. It has basically 3 claws on it, you know?
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah. This guy has like the acrylic nails. This guy would make for a great like Girly Pop edition Warhammer.
Come to think of it, the paint job is really weird on like the whip. The way he holds it is strange, but like that's not correct.
It looks strangely 2D. I wonder in which direction the whip actually flows.
Yeah, like, for some reason his hand goes over the whip when it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Like, if this was a drawing, I would straight up say, oh, this might be AI generated, because, like, that,
I kinda see what you mean, yeah.
Maybe it's just ingrown or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Nobody says it's really hard to make all individual units with a faction look distinguished from each other. They're bound to look the same. Yeah, but, you know, some factions have it worse than others, I think.
Yeah.
Rule of cool, my friend. Though hands can operate an Earthshaker cannon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right?
I think, for example, the Mechanicus, that was Mechanicus. They had a new model, which was basically just a Skitari with very long legs.
Mm-hmm.
I would never say, oh, this guy looks like all the others, because just the gimmick of he has very long legs is just unique and funny enough to make it very memorable. Why don't the Tyranids have something like that? Like a leg-focused, leg-themed Tyranid that, like, walks over your miniatures and eats them from above or something. I don't know.
For 30k of all games? What I think was interesting with that miniature, I was quite disappointed when I realized that this guy was like a singular character, not like a unit of 3. I think that would have made it look even funnier, but I digress.
Tyranid Prime, I think those are the guys, I have one of them with wings.
Yeah.
And this is just a normal dude.
100%, that's what I thought immediately as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Tyranid swarms rely on leader organisms of all shapes and sizes to relay the will of the hive mind. With Tyranid Prime, most so. While winged variants... bingo. While winged variants have become increasingly common, many fight in the thick of melee among the units of Tyranid warriors and direct the hordes to a more ground level perspective. What I found interesting about this, I thought where this text was gonna go, is that this guy is organizing his army like a black orc, so he's using his whip to whip his Tyranids into place. Like his Tyranid warriors. So the hive mind was like, goddamn, all these Psychers and Necrons are disturbing my neurotic network. So I'm now gonna do actual slavery with my the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yeah, you know what? We have so many like miniatures, like singular miniature reveals, but aren't units.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try doing a tier list for every individual miniature.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I'm like copying all the pictures right now. Hold on.
Yeah, hang on. Do we want to do a tier list? I didn't put it in the title because
I think it would be fun for this. The question is, should we count, for example, all the Ultramar reveals as one thing, or should we try to do every miniature separately?
I think the Ultramar reveal should count as one thing, apart from the Necron. That guy is obviously his own.
Okay. I would agree with you, but now it's kind of late for that. I'm just gonna...
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, whatever.
Hang on, I'm going to make some pictures as well. So yes, sorry for the quick...
No, I don't want to...
Don't mind this picture. Downloads, I guess. Or desktop. I'll make a...
What? Why isn't this... Why can't I... Okay,
open.
Fuck. Something is not working.
Hang on. So, Titus. There we go. Alright, I gotta go, says Legionary Decanus. See ya.
No.
Okay. Have a nice evening, man. Thank you for coming around. And again, thank you very much for the 6 shekel super chat. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Have a nice evening, man. Nobody says... hang on. I'm going to read what nobody says in a second. Need to make some pictures.
Yeah.
Nobody says, the overloading whip is unnecessary though, makes the miniature larger than the base. I mean, a lot of things do that. You could say pretty much the same thing about his tail. I definitely get where you are coming from though.
Do we count the Nightbringer as a new reveal?
Oh, good question. Nah, I wouldn't think so, because I think he got revealed earlier on in the year. And now they just show him again.
I think he wasn't like supposed to be revealed back then though. I think he was leaked.
Yeah, that might be true, yeah. So if Titus is Lord of Macragge now, what is Calgar then? That's a good question. Is he Lord of Macragge? Is he supposed to be? I think, like, he got some promotions for sure, but that's kind of crazy. I think that's going a bit far.
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
He's like the Marshal of the 500 Worlds. And the Chapter Master? No. Maybe, yeah, the short video called him Lord of Macragge. Really? Oh, so maybe he's like a Castellan of sorts. So he's like the Lord just of Macragge, maybe not the entire Segmentum Ultima.
We can move on, by the way. I copied all the pictures. I think I'm gonna count all the little guys from... No, I do think I'm gonna count the Ultra release as one, except for Titus or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like at least all the little guys will count as one reveal. I don't know. Let's just move on for now.
Okay, I need to take like the last two pictures. Panzerkitze says a regent of Macragge, bossing things like Calgar's on AFK and other adventures. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Like that was my the implication I got as well. Or I would expect, right? Lash Whip. Alright.
I know, I feel like the Tyranid is actually like the weakest reveal out of the 3 that we've gotten.
Yeah, sure. I think the Tau are actually my favorite from this reveal.
Yeah, the Tau are great. I really like the Votan. The Votan is fucking brutal with like the Orc head.
Yeah. The spine is crazy.
The Tyranid is basically just another Tyranid, sorry.
I like how every single Orc head that gets ripped off or like put on a base or something always looks so discombobulated and confused. Like every single time.
Think they'd lose.
Yeah, you know, every single time they're like, how could this have happened to me?
Yeah.
So
I've
good.
made my mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Got nowhere to run.
Ooh, Necromunda.
Oh, yeah, okay.
These guys...
I feel like this is very much kind of a 40k direct and Darkwater, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, maybe the old world will surprise us. I saw while clicking through the reveals something crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see it yet, so...
Why is he showing... Oh shit, I opened DaVinci by mistake, bruh. Let's edit some videos on the side as well. Why is he showing... He is... What is going on with this guy? Does he operate on the same concept as like the one lady from Nausicaa? Or what is happening?
I haven't... Hold on, I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, this is a... Oh, that's really cool, actually. What?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
What? Are there close-ups? Oh, what? The fuck?
What is happening? You see it now too, right?
Yeah.
You know what? With that face, I would also engulf myself on gold. I think that's fair, actually.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Holy shit. This is like William Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah. That's how he looks.
Not gonna lie.
He's still kicking 40,000 years later.
My fantasy build brain is immediately like, this would be so sick as like a Tomb King or Ossiarch Bone Reaper's leader.
Ooh, yeah.
Like, damn.
But bruh, imagine being like a guy in a hive world and you're getting kidnapped by gangsters or something, or you wronged the wrong gang, right?
Yeah.
And they take you to their leader and this guy awaits you.
I
you
straight
are
up think
so
this guy isn't
fucked.
a gangster. I think this, yeah, he is the ruler of Necromunda.
Really?
He is the king of Necromunda.
Has been the biggest news in Necromunda in quite some time, yeah.
And I mean, it makes sense for the ruler and leader of Necromunda to look like that, right?
From the burning
like, that's
of the
fair.
Cinder Arc to the revelations deep in the vaults of Temenos and the flight of Lady Hera, depths of Hysicandus, and so on and so forth. After rising from a tomb deep in the walls of Temenos, Ozostium Aranthis has seized the mantle of ruler of Necromunda. Wow. Holy shit. He hails from a time, though it is known that he hails from a time before the Imperium. This guy is 10,000 years old.
Also, one thing I find very interesting is he has a cherub with him, but he didn't give a cherub angel wings. He gave him demon wings.
Ooh, yeah.
That's weird, right?
That is weird. What the fuck is this miniature?
This is so cool.
This guy goes so fucking hard. Holy shit.
40k, not gonna lie, kind of cooking today with all that stuff. Whoa.
Yeah, 40k is... yeah. We're going to leave no crumbs today. Damn.
Yeah. And like, this is a rare model where if I had this, I would magnetize the head and be like, I want both head options.
Yes.
Because what the fuck, man? This is, ooh.
Imagine like a narrative game of like, for example, if you were to use this guy for D&D, for example, right?
I mean, Necromunda, I think, is kind of narrative, right?
Yeah, but imagine using this guy for like D&D or approaching this guy in a D&D like setting.
Yeah.
And the DM is like, all right, the boss is now more or less on half health. And you switch out the head for this guy.
Yeah.
So that
his
like
mask
they
shatters.
Yeah, his mask shatters. So cinematic. Holy shit. So cool.
Yeah.
What
I'm
the
a big
fuck?
sucker for the weird ass little guy clads himself completely in gold and like covers everything up. I don't know, this is really fucking sick. This is very cool miniature.
Damn, so this is what the Emperor would look like if he were to return. Holy shit.
Yeah, also this is just a very 40k miniature. If I was the ruler of Necromunda or like an Imperial Hive City.
Yeah.
This is what you probably would look like.
Yeah.
Very sick, very Warhammer. I love it.
Very classic Warhammer as well. Like, this is how you'd expect a Warhammer character to look like.
Yeah.
Dang. Alright.
And the like jumpscare reveal of him without a mask also.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
okay, and
these are his Judicars.
Yeah, okay, so he's the ruler of Necromunda and this is the police.
Right.
This is the police of Necromunda, and I can tell, like, if you look at the second slide, they do have that police outfit going on, which is very funny, that they also are wearing straight-up skull masks.
Yeah.
The cops are here and they fucking hate you.
Yeah, this is like a classic, are we the baddies kind of situation. Like,
oh, true.
Imagine joining the police and this is what they're handing you out for the uniform.
If I played like Imperial Guard, I would want this aesthetic for them, I think.
Yeah.
This is so cool, actually.
Dang. This is amazing.
The cops are here. Okay. I mean, they are very fantasy, right? Apart from the fact that one of them has a gun, they look kind of...
They definitely give me the vibe of, like, Kislev. That's, like, the first thing that I thought of.
The dude with the axe specifically could straight up be out of a fantasy setting.
Yeah, this guy hacks and asks questions later.
I do find it noticeable every time Games Workshop creates a 40k miniature, which could be, like... which looks kind of like a fantasy miniature, they give it a middle arm.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They just have to give it a robot arm to distinguish them.
Yeah, you're right. I like how the sergeant of the unit has this judge outfit going on, especially like even the servitor head.
Oh. So
this guy literally is judge, jury, and executioner. Holy shit.
I misread the description actually.
Oh.
So the police of Necromunda look like Helldivers, to be honest.
Yeah.
The link.
Yeah.
These guys are specifically like the four nobles and like high-ranking people.
Oh shit. Which makes sense. Yeah, the Arbites, like I've seen the police of Necromunda, they looked entirely different.
Yeah.
But dang.
It is always a magistrate that takes charge of a delegation, followed by an executioner.
Oh damn, so this is actually a magistrate. Damn, he looks like one. Insane
I don't know what that means.
Design. Like magistrate is just like an ancient, like medieval form of like office, like a medieval office.
Yeah, okay, true.
Midwinter
I like how they gave his little servo skull so many cables that he looks like he's wearing a powdered wig.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. That's what I meant. Like he looks amazing. Like again, this is like this is the scheming advisor basically. So if this guy was like a lord or something, this is the kind of scheming advisor that he would have. Panzer Kitchen says Midwinter Minis did a Necromunda themed Judge Dredd that turned out kick-ass. I think I saw that video. Yeah, that was very nice. I like also of the police like the man catcher, contraption.
It's so silly actually.
Yeah. But very cool. Are there more? Oh, we get close-ups. A couple of them. Oh, nice. The different poses.
There are 3 bailiffs that ensure the guilty cannot escape. Carrying catchers and fucking shock pistols. Okay.
Oh, okay. So these guys they really try to not kill you. All right.
They have a gun set to stun. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Oh.
Dang. Oh, what is there more? Oh, there's more.
Is this Necromunda still, or is this something different?
No, I think this has to be Necromunda still, right?
It is.
Beneath the charter lords of each mining clan operate a number of charter masters, squad prospectors who have spent hundreds of years rising on so on and so forth. Drill master, drillkin, diggers, extraction. I think these guys are like the guild, like
but it's Necromunda though, right? Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah.
I'ma be real with you. I think the color scheme is very boring here.
Yeah.
Very boring color scheme.
For sure.
Because when you scroll down a bit further,
oh, yeah,
and immediately the models look 10 times better in my opinion, simply because they have like a different color scheme.
Yeah. I mean, what confused me a little bit is that they are going with like the classic squad color scheme here. Mm-hmm. I thought, if you were painting miniatures for a different like flavor of 40k, they'd be a bit more experimental here. Like, I mean, look at the other guys, right? You don't see this in regular 40k, but these guys literally made you question if we are still in Necromunda or not.
Yeah. Like these, I don't know. I think they're also pretty unremarkable and kind of boring.
Yeah.
I do like the cartoonishly big pipes they have. They do have to smoke their weed, of course, but
holy
like
shit.
that is a pipe, a smoking pipe the size of a fucking like Monster Energy can or like beer can or whatever.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
But otherwise, honestly, very unremarkable.
Very unremarkable. I mean, we saw these guys, like, right, the Palatine and the King of Necromunda. Like, after these guys, I think probably anything would have been unremarkable. But these guys, of course.
I mean, they are like, what if the squads really were just sci-fi dwarves and nothing else? That's what these guys are.
Nobody says they look directly from Rupture, Bioshock 1 or 2. I see the Bioshock, like... I see where you're coming from with the Bioshock, with like the kind of lamps that they have on their suits, and the weight of the overall silhouette, especially with the claw.
I honestly don't see it.
I'm just wondering... They're actually... Like, these guys are unremarkable. These guys are a little bit cooler. I definitely see it here, like the Necromunda. Yeah. Oh, Tion is here as well, saying hello. Hey, man! Are you happy with the Cathay reveals? I've seen, like, a hint of a spoiler, but, I'm not sure if we'll get to it when you're still here. That's why I'm asking. I'm really happy with it. Alright. Don't tell us what they released. I only know that Cathay is coming. But yeah. They are...
I was about to say, no spoilers, please, but yeah.
Sorry. I could get why somebody would get these guys for a Necromunda game. I wouldn't get why they would get these, though. Not really. But that being said, I'm also not that fond of the squad aesthetic as a whole, except for the guys with the leather jacket, like the Iron King.
I like the squad aesthetic, but because it is more than just what if dwarves were sci-fi. These guys are literally just what if dwarves were sci-fi.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that is... very boring, to be honest.
Even like the classic double-bladed axe, damn, like the short axe. Bruh.
I do think the little robots we have with them, they look like Mephitic Blighthaulers, kinda.
Yeah. I wonder what kinds of...
You know what I wanna see now?
Autos.
Age of Sigmar just got Chaos Dwarves. What if they made Dark Mechanicum and they included like evil Votan that build demon engines? I would like that.
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
I would like Chaos Dwarves in 40k. I think that would be sick.
Dang. The cover art for the Necromunda book.
This is very Tomb King coded though, right?
Yeah.
Like
100%. Damn, I like what I like also about his overall view. I now see it in the artwork. Like the way that his like arm prosthetics are shaped, it looks like the clothing of a regular like medieval aristocrat.
Oh, I mean, it's in the mini. It's covered up by his thingy, but yeah, true.
Is it? Oh yeah, okay. That's
well,
what I
mostly.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Nobody says I'm with Heinrich on this one. They look like somebody ran out of ideas and just put regular things on them for previous models. They look like diving suits. I mean, definitely these guys, yeah. I like these guys. I like these squads. I just don't like the other ones necessarily that much.
Yeah, even the other squads, like, they're okay.
Yeah, I think they are okay. Definitely diving squads, though.
Necromunda, here's the thing. As someone who... I think 40k miniatures are usually okay, but Necromunda miniatures... I'm not into Necromunda, but often I look at them and think, like, damn, Necromunda is actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, really cool. But, like, this is... It's not doing it for me.
Shrunk McDonk 3450 asks, so is there any more reveals tonight, or was it all yesterday? It was all yesterday. Heinrich and I are just going over it. Like, we didn't look at it yesterday.
Yeah.
We look at it now, so we're basically now going over the things that have been revealed. That being said, though, you know, I can't speak on Games Workshop's behalf, of course, but oftentimes they do, like, when the dust settles, they sometimes, you know, throw something extra in.
Yeah.
What a crash site it was? Okay, then I was glad that we didn't follow it live. But yeah, okay, that's Necromunda.
What do you mean crash site?
Yeah, did you mean like the digital logistics, or do you mean the actual reveals? But yeah, this guy is so far my favorite. Ostostium Aranthus.
Yeah.
Like, this guy...
Very strong.
Yeah, insane.
Honestly, put him on like a diorama. That would be so nice.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Oh, Defender of a Grand Bastion.
Defender of the Grand Bastion. Oh yeah, there we go.
We get some Old World today.
Yes, let's go.
Oh.
What? Oh, Astromancers of the Celestial God. Tion is going, yeah! Somebody's happy. They had little prepared, just didn't look professional. Alright.
Shame.
Shame.
What is that horse doing?
That horse has an attitude, alright.
What is
that thing doing? What is, like, I know...
Yeah, I know, right?
I know
they
that...
have, like, a little demon with him, or what that is.
Yeah, I know that fantasy has given, like, their mages, like, the old world has given the fantasy mages these little, like, guys to go with them, their little goons. But, yeah, this guy's throwing me off a bit. Though? Yeah, I don't know, I have no idea. Dang. The paint job is extremely vibrant and saturated, though. Great job whoever did that.
I think it has to be, though, right? Like, these are the... I do kind of associate, like, Chinese miniatures, I suppose, with, like, Chinese warlords with, like, very bright, vibrant clothing.
Yeah, but it's done very, very well. Like, I like the way like, the orange on the feathers is insanely nice.
Yeah, the fact that Teclis blue is, like, the... No, Lowfront blue is like the darkest blue here.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. So these are the astronomers. Very nice. I've never really used them in Warhammer Total War, so I can't speak on how they work. But aesthetically wise, especially like this, I mean, maybe it's the square bases, but I really like the way that they make me feel, basically, right? It looks like, again...
And you questioned why I put all of my miniatures on square bases, even if it, like...
Yeah. I mean, I question why you put your Age of Sigmar miniatures on square bases, because they're not... Yeah?
My skeletons and my goblins, right? Those are miniatures I put on square bases. If it's like a Night Haunt, I also put it on a round base.
Tion says, I'm scared of painting these. I mean... On the one hand, I get why you would say that. On the other hand, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Like, a little bit of wet blending. Wet blending is not something you need to be... Like, to get a transition like this, you only have to put on, like, for example, the orange first. And the blue, you need to put on while the paint is still wet. Not completely, like, you're not supposed to use too much water. But it's actually not that hard to get this right. I'm pretty sure you'll manage. You already showed great promise with your first miniature. But yeah, great miniature.
I do like Cafe in the way that I do enjoy the fact that Warhammer Fantasy doesn't just have the human faction, like 40k and Age of Sigmar do.
Yeah.
But instead they have 3 separate human factions of like different cultures. Like like very obviously Renaissance Germany, very obvious like Arthur legends, England and France, and very obvious like Three Kingdoms, China, right? But
yeah.
I do enjoy that.
I enjoy that quite a lot as well. I'm hoping for that Kislev will be coming as well later down the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is amazing. I love this. And we are not done as well.
Yeah, we have actually quite a bit.
Oh yeah, really?
The horse pose is a bit too silly for my taste, though.
Oh yeah? I think it's great. I think it's kind of like, it's very much recoiling like a cat would, if you would like scare a cat. Are these astronomers as well, though?
Oh, no, yeah, I think you can build them together as either astronomer or like a warlord, right?
Oh, that's so fucking cool. Oh my god.
That is cool.
The Warhammer Fantasy flashbacks that these guys give me is crazy. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Cafe is pretty sick, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially since I already saw the next ones and
Holy shit. Crane gun team.
Hell yeah.
So that's where the Skaven got the idea from. Hang on, by the way, I forgot to...
But also, like, you compare this to the Skaven miniatures, and the Skaven are, like, pathetic compared to this. How appropriate.
Tion says, the right picture is from the guy that's standing. So this one, you mean? Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, now I see the base. Yeah. Okay.
I think both of them can be either warlords or magicians, though. I think it's like really an optional thing.
No, 100%. I get
that.
Nice.
Yeah, which is very nice.
It's very nice. I like that. And the warlords look great as well. Like for unnamed characters, very very nice. But yeah, back to the Crane gun team. Nice. They are kind of like. First of all, I love the idea of just putting like multiple lenses behind one another to get like a proper, zoomed in scope.
If they have like a telescope, yeah, they can like see every pore.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of fun. That's of course, working on. I'm pretty, like, I'm not questioning the physics behind that, but the idea is fun, and I can't suspend disbelief enough for that.
Yeah.
And I like that humans finally get some jazz ads as well. These guys look like professional snipers that will be a nightmare for your characters.
That's true.
Panzer Kitsune says, I just found a great color to base 40k Gatling guns with today, Vallejo Charcoal. It looks so much better than black or black of silver. Okay.
Vallejo has... Like, what do you mean Gatling guns?
40k Gatling guns. I think
like just Gatling guns in general, every minigun, or...
I mean, I think he is building a Storm Raven right now, right? Aren't you? Or a Storm Hawk? So probably like vehicle gun platforms. I just striperish a little silverish on the barrels and it looks so much better. Yeah, the assault cannon, yeah. I mean, nice. Very good.
What the fuck?
What?
My keyboard sometimes randomly sets itself to Japanese, and it's always irritating when I type something in and suddenly it becomes like hiragana for no reason.
Damn. Even your keyboard is inspired by these miniatures.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And again, though, I find it still kind of funny that, coming back to our very first Cathay discussion, that these guys have, like, bracers and foot, greaves.
Like, oh yeah, true. They are very equipped for like,
and for no reason. Like the way the military doctrine would probably put them on the battlefield, they will not need this, and if they need this, they're cooked anyways. So I'm not quite sure why, but I'm not questioning the wise tacticians of. Sun Tzu would probably approve, right?
Yeah. Oh, we have more gunners without shields.
Oh, yeah? Ooh!
Yeah.
Iron Hail Gunners. Fuck yeah.
One thing I want to know, in, like, lore-wise, did the Cathayans also get gunpowder from the dwarves? Like, did they learn it from the dwarves, or did they just invent it on their own?
Oh, good question. I actually don't know that.
Because, the dwarf fire cannons look the exact same way, so now I'm like kind of wondering.
I find it interesting that the thing is, I think if they did, I would question why their technology, like their gunpowder technology, looks a little bit more behind than that of the Imperium, right? Like the Imperials have like muskets that could almost rival those of the Napoleonic ages. But
yeah,
these,
they have like hand cannons.
yeah, these guys are like hand cannons that you would find in like early medieval times or late medieval times.
I mean, then again, the guys with shields have like sniper rifles. So...
Yeah. Maybe it's...
Yeah, it's the heavy blunderbuss.
I wonder if these guys are going to their like gunsmiths and saying, "Hey man, is the 10 kilo golden lion head on my gun really necessary? I don't really want to aim that and carry that around with me." And the gunsmith is just like, "No man, it has to be like that."
Dude, you can't just say that.
Because there's not enough ranged combat in the old world. I mean, hey, these Iron Hail gunners really look cool, man, but they require so much work with their clothes. Ooh, yeah, like
guess.
the Cathay miniatures are dripped out, definitely. Like the amount of details that you have to paint with them is crazy. I'm not even sure.
For like a normal foot soldier too.
Yes, I'm not even sure if I could like release a speed painting guide for these guys because they have so much going on. Funnily enough, the Iron Hail gunners actually don't look that complicated from the outfit.
I do think they do. I think they do.
I mean,
I like how the guys with shields have small little pistols with them.
Yeah.
And they all have small little pistols with them.
I like that as well.
So... Okay. Oh
Very
my
cool.
god. Fucking top tier banner incoming.
Yo!
What is that?
The peasant levy!
The peasants have arrived.
Yo! Why are the peasants so cool?
Why are the peasants stripped out?
This is crazy. Oh, they look sick.
Oh, hell yeah.
They are not featured in Total War Warhammer as far as I'm concerned. Maybe they've been patched in. Oh, they're probably coming with the next patch, but...
Probably DLC, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so fucking the banner is
cool.
top tier and I like the hats. That's the first impression I have.
The banners are top tier. I really like that. Like the little paper dragons, definitely. Also, but I also really like that this finally gives Cathay a little bit more of a visual range for the infantry.
Yeah.
I was getting quite sick of their, Jade warriors. These guys are, especially like the hats and everything.
Yeah.
They look so cool. They look amazing.
And they like don't wear any armor except for the boss.
Yeah. Like this is really like, okay, we need to create an army right now. There's a threat approaching, or we need to have like a campaign right now. I'm getting like a competent sergeant, and he's going in the next village, recruits all the men there, and teaches them basic like military practice. Like this guy's the only actual soldier, and these guys are just like recruited on the go.
Yeah, levies.
Yeah, very nice. The aesthetic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to say, Cafe. Oh, sorry. First, you finish. Yeah.
No, the thing is that I want to say as well. The way that their facial features are molded, and like the entire way that they have their hair dressed and everything. It's also like perfect for the army that they're supposed to be. So the aesthetics are also very nicely. Like there's nothing that bites itself with another thing.
I am pretty impressed with the fact that they released a new faction and then they actually immediately reinforced that faction with more miniatures.
Yeah.
Why doesn't this ever happen for 40k or Age of Sigmar?
I wonder if that's because Old World is actually so old that the players basically already have all of the classic range, more or less. And these are like the only miniatures that would actually get old school players to buy new armies. Like even I coming into Old World was like, dang, Cathay is actually an army that I would consider getting for myself. Even though I do have Empire, Tomb Kings, and High Elves, right?
Yeah.
Actually, Old World is new, and they need to grab the attention of new players. That's what I think. So this is an attention grab for new players, but also I think to get the old players to get another army going and spend more money on new miniatures.
It's just when 40k releases a new faction, like the Emperor's Children, they release them with like 5 different units.
Yeah.
And then they stopped giving them stuff, right?
Yep.
And they revealed Cafe, they gave them 5 different units, and I was like, okay. And now they gave them 5 different units as reinforcements.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, they can actually like reinforce the new factions with more stuff.
And they reinforced them rather heavily as well. Like, the infantry range for Cathay is now insane. Like, it's very nice. It's very thick. You have a proper, like, proper choices now.
Exactly. Compare that to the Iden of Deepkin, which have never been reinforced in 10 years.
Yeah.
The Emperor's Children, who will probably get like a few character models, but nothing else as reinforcements. No infantry, at least. Or the Khorne Berserkers, they will not get much more infantry than they already have.
Yeah.
And Cafe is eating well.
Yeah. Tune already says there will come a next wave for Cathay further on, as far as he has heard. That's very nice. Again, there's a lot of stuff that Cathay definitely, is able to expand upon, especially considering that probably the 3D files for these models are more or less already, like, the base is already finished thanks to the developers at Sega and Creative Assembly with Total Warhammer 3.
I do also wonder how much of this is them trying to appeal to like an Asian market, Maybe
that as well, yeah, definitely. And this is the new battalion. Looks sick. I love that. I love that.
Contains everything. Contains 56 miniatures. This is like a good, starter, I think.
Yeah, it's perfect. I really like this.
Probably way too expensive, but still.
It also has like a good amount of like, this is also not an army that comes too strong right out of the gate, right? You have like 2 ranged expert units plus the Iron Hail gunners. Like you have two rare units, an elite unit, a bunch of core units, and you have your heroes. This is very nicely balanced, I think. This is nice. This is
pretty good.
It's got a province vibe. Oh yeah, definitely. Nice. It's very nice. And of course, an arcane genre with an insane cover art. Love that.
But yeah, my main takeaway from this is that Cafe actually manages to get reinforcements, which is really impressive considering how usually Games Workshop treats its new factions.
I mean, look, if you look at this picture right now, like on the very bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10 different units in one picture for a faction that got released like a year or 2 ago.
Exactly.
Very nice. Very neat.
And now begins the drag.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Because I did peek a little at what the next few reveals are gonna be, and it's Horus Heresy, Horus Heresy, Horus Heresy, Horus Heresy. And
a new curated series.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This is the part where I'm probably gonna zone out a little.
Oh, this is just them organizing the books in a new order.
Oh.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so. Also with like new cover art.
The Horus Heresy series from Black Library boasts 54 novels.
Yeah.
What?
There's an iconic Reddit post where somebody like read all of the books and made like a photo and saying to them like, I finally finished reading all 54 books of the Horus Heresy. And the top comment is like, are they good? And he just responds, no. So good. I'm gonna tune out on this one. Horus Heresy reveal put me off. Alright, okay. So we're going to come to the miniature reveal soon. I think this is just pretty much nothing. Yeah, this is just them organizing the books in a new way.
Oh no, the next one is Epic 40k actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we have Epic 40k and then we have we actually have like new reveals.
So, Epic 40k. Oh yeah, Saturnine Terminators for Epic 40k. For completionist's sake, I'm going to include them in the tier list as well. Yeah, I mean, we talked extensively about the Terminator, about the Saturnine Terminators. And I think there's...
It's literally just the new Horus Heresy releases, but smaller.
Yep.
Why?
I mean, it's neat. I think the way that they include, like, that they manage to get these minis to look as good as they do on the scale that they're working with is quite impressive. And I would, if I was to play Epic 30k, I would also think to myself, alright, the 40k players now have their miniatures. I want these Terminators now also on the battlefield. I think that's quite alright. Yeah, but all of these miniatures are like nothing new.
I don't get why do you create a new setting, not a new setting, a new play method, right? And then you just one-to-one copy the Horus Heresy for it.
Yeah.
With all the same miniatures.
I mean, that's true, yeah.
That's a bit strange.
Thing is, though, if they would have done Epic 40k or Epic anything else, it would have been the exact same thing, no? So... The Saturnine battle group is actually insane. It's just Terminators and Dreadnoughts. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yo. That's actually kind of crazy, not gonna lie. But, yeah. I think we don't have to talk too much about this because, as you said, it's pretty much the miniatures that are already there for 30 and 40k, but released in a smaller scale. I'm comfortable skipping this.
Yeah, I don't see anything new ever.
Yeah, they're just organizing their stuff in new boxes where you can buy them. One thing I do want to say, though, I don't like how the Solar Auxilia is portrayed in the Horus Heresy and the way that the boxes are organized.
What do you mean?
The Solar Auxilia is basically the As Terminatarum for Warhammer 30k.
Yeah.
And I don't like that their boxes always contain so many fucking auxiliary wings. So you have you have a little bit of infantry for an army that is known for waves of infantry, and then the rest are just like specialized unit, small artillery groups, and a couple of tanks. The tanks are quite nice, 8 Leman Russ, 6 I can't complain about this one, but I'd rather have less of this stuff and more of the infantry. I'd actually be more inclined to start like this, to start with Epic 40k as like the Solar Auxiliary, if they would include more infantry in their boxes, because I wouldn't, I wouldn't pick these guys probably ever for my teams.
True.
Nobody says Solar Auxiliary is the primogenitor. The Solar Auxiliary is actually stronger in the tank area than regular Imperial Guard. No, I get that. I think the Solar Auxiliary is actually stronger in pretty much every regard in comparison to the Astra Militarum, even on the logistical level. Again, I just don't like the way that Games Workshop puts these boxes together. I think it's okay. I get that it's nicer to have like a couple of different miniatures to work with, from a paint and collecting point of view, but I just don't like it that much. Not in the infantry sizes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the toilet real quick, but you can.
All right.
Move on, I guess.
Skitari.
Let me take it. Oh wait, no, it's Mechanicus actually.
I can also wait for you and just talk about other stuff, probably.
I'm sure we'll have I see. After the Skitari, we'll have more Space Marines. And
all right. That's the very same thing as the last reveal. Kind of funny.
I know.
All right.
Skitari have a very different color scheme.
Solar Auxiliary only posts from our sun system. The Imperial Guard draws from the whole galaxy. Really? I thought the Solar Auxiliary was, the normal mortal compartment of any Crusade as well. The Skitari are really unnecessary? You say that as probably not an AdMech player. They do not fit at all? Really?
I think they look more like Necromunda miniatures than like 40k or 30k miniatures, right?
They do look a lot more like these Dust Devils or whatever that faction is called. Yeah.
They're like Dust Rebels, that's true. Very interesting, but maybe a lot of it is probably the color scheme, but the fact that the clothes are like tattered and dirty. Like, this doesn't look like an official force. This looks like rebels or peasants.
Yeah. Of all the regiments and
pilgrims,
operate across the vast corpus of the Mechanicum, only the Then when Horsehair split the Mechanicum and there were 2 rival factory... Okay.
They're not allowed to copyright the word pilgrim, so they just spell it with a Y.
No. Oh, you are so fucking right. What? This is so petty.
We cannot trademark the word battle pilgrim, so
my god.
It's pilgrim.
Why is Guitari not enough? Oh, these bastards. I think Games Workshop is really just so scarred from all of their copyright nightmares that they had that they really are just making extra sure. But, you know, from my point of view, it's kind of like, it is a little bit ridiculous, not gonna lie.
It is kind of ridiculous. One thing I do notice about them, okay, for pilgrims, I think the tattered robe look is fine, I suppose. I've noticed that Games Workshop recently loves like giving their units hooves or like, you know, horse-like legs, right?
Yeah.
And these are no different. I think the pilgrims themselves are kind of boring, but a lot of it might be the color scheme. Give them like just some color in the ropes and they might be better.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm wondering that as well, because especially like for a Martian unit, having like no orange or red in their robe is really weird, and I think that's what makes them look so outlandish.
Yeah. Their boss is fine though. I like their boss.
The boss is okay. Yeah. And then we have the automata. Ooh. All right.
The automata screams like Forge World crap for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also a new
I've never been a fan of a Forge World aesthetic, and this screams Forge World aesthetic.
I'm actually a big fan of this kind of like rounded steel monstrosity, like the way that they are done.
I like it. I like the aesthetic too. But this is a blow drone, but worse, in my opinion.
Precisely. I wonder though if these amalgamations are the actual like real world uncorrupted version of the blow drone, and then the blow drone came from this thing.
But this also means that blow drone, once again, they're blow drones, but less interesting in my eyes.
I don't know. I think they make it more interesting. I like when, I mean, also we always complain about like 30 and 40k not getting more tanks and like flying units, and this guy like brings a new dimension to the game. Also, he's like unique. I'm complaining too much today. I don't know. We have gotten so many good. I think the problem is with really every reveal so far has been very strong, and now we're just complaining on a higher level, you know. I mean, that and the thing that we expected to see Darkwater and Fantasy first, and we started with like a lot of 40k and now 30k. Yeah, but the 40k reveals were all good. The Necromunda reveals were all fantastic. Yeah. And the cafe was really good, so I think my expectations right now are just higher than usual. And that's why I'm more complainy than usual. I think it's not my cup of tea, but in different circumstances, I would probably be happy about this reveal or something. Yeah, I like the automaton a lot. Like this thing. And I think now I can release you to go to the toilet, because now I'm just cleaning up the messages in chat and then moving on to the Space Marines. Okay. Alright, you can chime in. Oh, that being said, I do have to say, I do like that 40k, Horus Heresy gets like non-Space Marines units. That's always nice. Yeah. That's always enjoyable. That's always a W. Yeah, that's always a W. Yeah. And next are Space Marines, and I think it really is exactly like last time, where I'm going on the toilet, because I do notice that I feel like these have already been released before. Yeah. History repeats itself. History is sixth circle. Flat circle. Alright, I'll see you then in a second. He's already gone. Okay, reading the chat. Skitarii did not exist in 30k. Really? I'm not that well versed with Horus Heresy lore. I thought they did. I mean, they're described as like the bodyguard of the Fabricator General, so maybe that's how they are. The Valtrax is probably the only good thing. It's a blow drone without Nurgle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I think again, the Automaton I really like. And Panzerkitzen says now that it's some nightmare fuel. Oh, definitely, the Automaton was crazy. Again, larger Terminators which clash with a regular Cataphracti. Larger Terminators which clash with the regular Cataphracti. So these guys are not Cataphracti sized? I thought these were just Cataphracti. But like a little bit different aesthetic. Again, also with the Bezagu. I mean, That's also become a staple of new Games Workshop design. They're a bit chunky though. Maybe it's the photos that are a little bit low res. New and old Cataphracti. Alright. So these new ones are clashing with the old ones. The new ones are 20% larger. That is annoying, not gonna lie. That's a bit annoying. Tiyun says he has to go. Alright, man. Have a nice weekend and have a lot of fun with painting your Cathay army. I'm really rooting for you that they're going to be released before Christmas. So maybe, you know, Santa can work his wonders. Alright, see ya, man. But yeah, when you say old Cataphractis, do you mean... Bye. Do you mean... oh, hi. So, nobody tells me that these Terminators are, as you said, basically miniatures that have already been released, but now are just getting a range update, more or less.
But why do they need a range update already?
That's the thing. He tells me that these miniatures are 20% larger than the already existing Cataphracti. And I'm just wondering, do you mean the old Cataphracti as in the Age of Darkness Cataphracti, or old Cataphracti in terms of like Forge World Cataphracti? Because if they are already updating the size of the Cataphracti that they released like 3 years ago, that's weird.
That is insane.
Oh, yup, he says that's actually the case.
But that's so stupid, though.
What are they doing with... Why are they fumbling Horus Heresy so hard? The old classic ones.
No, I do not want to trash talk Space Marine players more. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
No, why? That's like the most fun part of any reveal. You trash talking the Space Marine players.
But let me do some prep work first, because...
Right.
Hold on. I am 100% sure that the guys with guns and shields, we've had those exact people last time.
The guys with guns and shields? Which one do you mean?
Yeah, we saw the...
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
The Breachers.
We had these guns last time when we had the freak out about the Dreadnought guy.
I think these guys are the complete unit, though. I think last time we only got a tease.
But what... Why?
And now we get the complete unit.
Why do we... Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna send you the picture of the old Cataphracti.
The Breachers were...
Let's compare.
Oh, brother, no way. Are you kidding me? Nobody clarifies that the Breachers we saw last time are Mark II, were Mark II, and these guys have Mark III armor.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ooh,
crazy.
Oh, of course. I didn't even remember that. I thought they were Mark III already.
So...
Okay, but this is the proper...
So, genuine question, who cares?
Oh.
Why do people care about whether armor is Mark II or Mark III on your Horus Heresy Iron Warrior with a gun?
I mean,
I don't know.
It does make a slight Oh, they even look more similar than I thought. I thought these Cataphracti actually would look a little bit different than the other ones. These already looked a little bit sleeker, but no.
It's like...
What the fuck?
Yeah...
Horus Heresy players take pride in playing time accurate. Yeah, no, I kinda get that, I guess.
Just don't play like a World War II board game then, if historical accuracy is like important to you. Who cares about Space Marine armor? Okay. No,
you can't find it in you to
I
again
cannot
run.
find in me to... No, because I don't think I should trash talk people with a hobby, you know? Like,
they have...
if you care about 40k lore, then I'm really sorry that I'm so cynical about it, but every reveal, we get like a Space Marine reveal where I'm like, we have seen this before.
Who
every
cares?
Single time.
Who cares if Ultramarines are blue? No, that's a different... I think that's a little bit of a different thing. But, come on, are you fucking serious? These guys have thigh plates, and that makes them new to the old Cataphracti Terminators?
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking real?
Also, yeah, I mean, also, I'm the kind of person, I would say, I don't care if Ultramarines are blue. If you paint your Ultramarines red, that's, like, totally valid, in my opinion, right?
It's the exact same, yeah.
So, maybe there I'm just too...
I thought...
I don't care how you paint your
of course.
toy miniatures, you know?
These guys are larger than the old ones, I get that. The thing is, I don't get, like, these are... You know, available to all... Oh, Two Upper says, oh, someone streams again. So, new tier list? Yeah, we are actually doing a new tier list. I've just been... Thanks for remembering me to take a quick picture of this guy. We're just currently ranting about these Terminators being, like, pretty much not different to the cataphractis we already have, just with a little bit slightly upgraded weapon loadout. The thing is, I would forgive them releasing the same unit with a different loadout and, like, slightly different, aesthetic. What I am kind of actually a little bit crazy about is the fact that these guys are apparently larger than the other ones. And they're slightly bigger, by the way. That's the thing. That quite annoys me. That annoys me quite a bit. Because again, these guys can be used by any faction as much as I'm concerned. And if they were like Iron Warriors only, I could like say, alright, okay, the Iron Warriors are like Siege Master, they're like they're engineers, so they're upgrading their armor. Okay, big deal, nice. That's actually kinda cool to give them like a little bit more of a special unit. But no, if you paint these guys yellow, then they're Imperial Fists, and now these guys are just larger than their brethren in the same armor. That makes no sense to me.
I just think the entire reveal is very unnecessary, and I do not understand it. But yeah.
I think it's kind of funny that, when they give Cathay a range update for Old World, it's entirely new miniatures that have never been seen before. And when they give Horus Heresy a range update, it's the same miniatures, but actually a little bit more annoying. Like legitimately
slightly different helmet, slightly taller, maybe like different shoulder pads, and that's it.
But no, that's the thing. I could.
That's the Space Marine reveals. Yeah,
I could actually get behind all of that if they were like, okay, now you can get your Terminators, like your Cataphracti in like with like different weapons, for example, right? And like slightly different pauldrons. Okay, I get that. That's kind of nice. But why are these guys like taller than the other guys that have the exact same armor? That's just annoying as fuck.
That's true.
I'm getting like flashbacks to like Lego changing the way that their buildings are built, so that everybody who has collected Lego for like 20 to 40 years now has to basically work around these changes so their buildings are still compatible. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. So you have to buy them all again. I mean, that's the scummy tactic behind it, probably. What I find weird is GW selling them in boxes of 6 and 2 different loadouts. No, I get that. I get that, actually. That doesn't bother me as much. The only thing that bothers me is that these guys are actually apparently taller than the other guys. Like, that's the main thing that's the main point of contention for me. Didn't they say they want to upgrade all Terminators? Oh no, are you for fucking serious? Why? These minis are 3 years old. If they were like 10 years old, I could get behind that. But 3? Come on. I think it's more because many people cried on Reddit that Terminators aren't big enough and should be bigger. I mean, if Games Workshop...
I think we don't complain about Space Marines enough, actually.
We don't what?
We don't complain about Space Marines enough.
Yeah?
Sometimes I'm worried about, like, oh my god, I do complain too much. I'm, like, being too mean towards Space Marines just because it's not my aesthetic. But, like, Games Workshop actually just gave a fucking remake to Space Marines from Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
3 years after that, and like, why? Games Workshop, why?
That's the thing.
Why you like this?
That's the thing. Like, nobody in chat, for example, says already, yeah, if you compare the old 40k Terminators to the new ones, it's the same thing. It's actually not. Because the old Terminators were like already 10 years old or older. So they're, making them bigger so it works with Primaris Marines, made sense to me.
Also, I didn't care much for the Terminator update, anyways.
Yeah, but I think that works. Nobody in chat says, yeah, one person, right? Yeah, I remember, got that as soon as I said it. But hi, Jiren, by the way. The thing is, though, I get that range refresh. Refreshing a miniature that's already 10 plus years old makes sense to me. Dude, the plastic Cataphracti are from 2015? No way. What?
Huh? What do you mean?
Horus Heresy release. No, not release order. Tabletop game. No. When did Horus Heresy came out? No. They started coming out in 2000, but no, that can't be right.
That cannot be right, because we were like playing Warhammer Fantasy in 2015.
Yeah, right. That can't be.
It's impossible. It would have to be 2020 or
yeah.
later.
Hang on. He says from the burning of Prospero boxes or betrayal at Kelf. Horus Heresy came out at the end of... No. I'm actually talking about like Age of Darkness. So that's like the proper release, like establishing 30k as like its own proper setting in like the mainstream kind of, that's what I mean. I mean Age of Darkness specifically. Because that's those are the miniatures those are the miniatures that are getting upgraded here, right? So that's what I'm saying. Age of Darkness is 2nd edition. Oh, I didn't even know that. Damn. But yeah, when came Age of Darkness out? Horus Heresy came out way before that? Oh damn, didn't know. But when did Age of Darkness come out? Like 3 years ago, or not?
Age of Darkness came out, I'm pretty sure, like... No, I actually don't know.
I would think 3 years.
I would have also guessed 3 years ago, that seems correct.
Because I've got the box set right there, right? Horus Heresy only plays in the Age of Darkness? Yeah, but when did the box set come out? Like the big box set with the trailer and everything.
I'm googling
like
it.
Amazing Horus
2022.
So yeah, 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
And these miniatures are already getting upgraded. Like why? You know? Chubakai says, I think it's more because many people... okay, that's what I've already read. I also think it's dumb that they are doing them now just bigger, but it's a little weird that they did that after many started to grab out Me Terminators should be bigger than regular Space Marines. Like, come on, man, that is crying on a high niveau. I mean, it would give them a chance to sell more boxes, so, there is some monetary incentive behind that as well, right? There are far bigger problems than that for Games Workshop. I mean, Games Workshop doesn't really care, right? They care about their bottom line.
Here's the thing. This isn't a we're talking about like Games Workshop problem stream. This is a we're looking at new reveals and ranking them by hype and aura, right?
Yeah.
And the hype and aura in this is 0. It's actually like none.
I like the breaches. I like the Space Marine with shields. Like these guys are my favorite unit.
But we have seen them before. This was revealed already.
But
I'm like certain.
But Heinrich, don't you know it's a different armor? It's a slightly different helmet now. It's an entirely new model. Whoa!
The hype and aura is 0. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Silver Turtle says,
sorry everyone, I don't want to be so negative. Really, I don't.
Every time we come to the Space Marines, especially the Horus Heresy, the mood just tanks. But I think that's well deserved. Oh, nice wound on his cheek, I think. Oh damn, sick battle group as well. I like the composition of this battle group. But yeah, I think the Cataphractii are actually just like that's a legit F tier. I'm like actually annoyed at these guys, and only because they are taller. I get the breaches. I get that, like, okay guys, now you can have breaches with Mark III armor. I get that. And I get, the Terminators in a different weapon loadout. I get that as well. But these guys being taller than their brothers that came out 3 years ago? No. That's actually trash. I hate that.
The implication that we're going to remake all of Age of Darkness, which came out 3 years ago, just to make it slightly taller is honestly insulting.
Yeah. Especially because they pulled a very similar shit. Didn't they pull that like a couple of months ago already? When like the Saturnine Terminators came out. And I think it was Nobody who said that like most of the weapons loadouts that came out a year before are now not actually usable anymore.
Wow,
like, wasn't that a thing? So they already fucked over the Horus Heresy guys a couple months before, and now they're doing it on a miniature basis. Why? That pisses me off.
I do have to say I am kind of grateful, because Games Workshop clearly has some shitty sale practices when they can afford to do it, right?
Yeah.
But they can only afford to do them for Space Marines. So as a player who's not invested in them, I'm actually really happy, because it saves me so much money.
I mean, it's kind of funny that, we talked about this a couple of streams ago, how JD is actually, hyped for every new lieutenant they release, and he actually gets every new lieutenant they release. He is like Games Workshop's picture-perfect Space Marine player. And Silverchair says, you know what model I really want back? Oh no, which one? Mitch. And he asks, how is Iron Within, Iron Without in German? I think that's what he's asking. And it's Eisern nach innen, Eisern von innen, Eisern nach außen.
Yeah.
Eisern von innen, Eisern nach außen. Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yeah, we can move on.
Thank you.
Every time we get stuck at the Horus Heresy because we can't stop ranting. But this time it's actually me that's like ranting more.
Yeah, I'm like too done with it. I already got my rants out last time. I would just be repeating myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Jiren says they're trying to save the oil industry by selling more plastic. I appreciate the grim darkness of the Horus Heresy. I think it captures the essence of Warhammer better than 40k. Models look like actual soldiers, not children's toys. I get what you mean, but yet I kind of disagree. I think it's very...
Yeah.
It's very...
Oh, no!
You good?
Ignore that.
Alright.
I spilled my drink, but it didn't go on the keyboard or like electronical. It just slightly hit like a calendar of mine, so that's fine.
Are you spilling milk again?
No, energy drink.
Oh shit. You're drinking energy drinks? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've gotten like I've developed a bit of caffeine addiction.
Oh no, what?
Rip.
Oh, rip.
Not an addiction, but like...
Yeah, but no, I get it. Dependency or something.
It doesn't feel like a dependency yet, but it's definitely like...
I could quit any time.
It's a preference. I already had like a massive sweet tooth, and now I'm noticing that I like sweet caffeine stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna get a sponge real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Durham Björnson says, well, first and maybe second edition did. Again, what I wanted to finish about the Horus Heresy. I get what you mean. I get the aesthetic. It is definitely, set in a far more grimdark setting than 40k feels like, at least from the vibe. I would say, though, I kind of disagree, on the fact that Horus Heresy is like Space Marines and humans only, which is, of course, lore accurate, which I appreciate.
Okay.
But 40k offers a lot more variety and stuff. And I think also it's oftentimes just the paint jobs that makes the difference.
For me personally, the grim darkness of a far future comes from the oppression of civilians. Space Marines are not civilians, they are the oppressors,
Yeah.
So it's like saying, oh, I don't know.
You gave up already, it's not worth it.
I was gonna make a very tasteless comparison. And
okay.
That's not. Okay,
alright. I see.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on. New Warhammer animations. For some reason I can't see any, I need to accept cookies for the videos to work, alright. I'm just going off the pictures then.
I've never watched anything from Warhammer Plus. I don't know if it's good or not. Because I've also never seen people talk about it.
The only time I've seen people talk about Warhammer Plus was when it first released.
Yeah.
And they basically said that all the trailers were lying and that the actual animations were a lot worse than the trailers.
I mean, makes sense, right? I'm assuming they're quite low budget. But I know I've also never seen anyone discuss the stories, for example, or the plots, the characters. People only occasionally talk about the animation quality, but nothing else. So I'm like, this can't be that good, right?
Durin says Warhammer Plus is a mixed bag. It's a toss of a coin if you like something or not. The thing is, I would actually... The thing is, I don't really see the value in Warhammer Plus. I think it's too expensive because it's $12 a month or something? That's crazy. That's like Netflix level. That's like YouTube Premium level. And you don't get the same level of, amount of content even.
What I'm thinking, with Warhammer books, for example, with Black Library, there are certain books that stand out because people talk about it. For example, Infinite and Divine. People are often like, hey, this book is really good, and it gives me a new perspective on the Necrons, for example, right? On the Necrons characters. I've never heard anything about any Warhammer Plus animation, except for Astartes, because that one isn't Warhammer Plus, that one is like a YouTube animation that was bought. You know?
Nobody says if they would let the people do good shows, it would be great, but GW uses the shows as promotional material, just like Astartes. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Legionary kind of says, I'm back and also back painting after 2 months, baby. Nice. What are you painting? What's the project? Are you painting some Horus Heresy models? I hope not. Yeah, I think the reason for me is like, the thing for me is like, I would actually like to try out Warhammer Plus, but I'm like waiting for a couple more years so I have a bigger option of like what to watch. Like I have bigger amounts of content to watch. A second Doomsday arc? Ooh, nice. Alright. Nice project. What the fuck is this image? This looks almost AI generated. What the fuck? This is a weird still. The Elder one. What? It's so weirdly clean. This looks like an AI generated picture, not gonna lie.
I can kind of tell what you mean, yeah. But for me, it does look like a 3D animated thing. It's just the lighting is a bit odd.
Why does Be'lakor look so fat in this picture?
The fucking chin on the one Stormcast, dude. What is happening to, like...
Hell yeah. I mean...
Why did they just create fucking Chad Thundercock for the Stormcast Eternals?
Ring of Art thought I thought the same. Nice. All shows depict the Imperial armies as the good guys, but this skews the perception of the factions. I pay Warhammer Plus for that. Yeah, really? To see this guy? To see fat Be'lakor and Chad Thundercock? I just pirate Warhammer Plus shows that I want to see. I mean, that's I mean, there are a lot of clips on it on YouTube. Yeah, I saw the bad Tau one.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice, I guess, for everybody who enjoys Warhammer Plus. I think that's nice. For me, not so much. Though I like the scenes that are, like, people don't talk about it that much, but I definitely see a lot of Warhammer Plus scenes in, like, memes and, like, short clips on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. So it's not like they're not, like, known or something.
But I've never seen someone discuss the plot or, like, a character from a Warhammer Plus show.
Yeah,
it really is just a clip show, you know.
I thought the very same for I think Pariah, the show was called. The trailer looked very promising, but I didn't see people talk about it much afterwards. Only like some clips making the round.
Yeah, it's like Family Guy. You see an occasional clip on YouTube and it looks okay. It looks pretty good, but then the actual show, who cares? No one does.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not a good sign.
I'll check it out in a couple of years, I think, but not so far. Not my cup of tea so far. I'm not including it in the tier list, I think, because we should be talking about miniatures, right?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Kill Lupercal is probably my best show next to Astartes. Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of clips from that. That also looked very good. And the animations definitely have gotten a lot better than, from the early days. So... it is getting better. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Still waiting for season 2 of Pariah. I think they're just throwing a lot of stuff at the wall until something sticks, but also it's not wasted content. They can always use the stills for marketing art. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they would actually. Okay, we're getting to Age of Sigmar. Embrace a noxious mountain of gifts for the Maggotkin of Nurgle. It's another fucking snail. Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. Age of Sigmar. Okay, hold on. Get excited again.
Yeah.
Get excited.
Lock in, everybody.
Hey, good reveals.
Good reveals incoming.
Reveals?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is a snail. Oh.
Damn.
Oh my god. Literally last week I complained about that one snail having human teeth, and I was like, why don't they give it an actual snail mouth? And then Games Workshop watched the stream and was like, yeah, we gotta model this right now, actually.
Yeah, they actually are.
Listened.
Yeah, the Games Workshop is watching our streams and modeling it right away.
They already did that with like your Titus or whatever, and now they listen to me with a snail.
Yeah.
And wow.
Oh, it's a leech. That makes sense, yeah.
They're cooking.
They are cooking.
Oh, I'm so happy. We got a proper reveal, actually.
This is a great Nurgle model. And in opposition to the one that, to the other snail model, this guy is also not overbearing me with like details and paints that are being used, This seems a lot more cohesive.
Hold on, there's a different angle. Ooh. The thing coming out of his belly, is this part of a snail or is it like a different thing?
I think, it's a leech! It's a leech, of course!
Oh, the entire thing he's sitting on is a leech. Or...
Yeah, so the big thing is a leech, and the thing on his stomach is another smaller leech.
He's feeding. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Oh, that's
Hell yeah.
so cool.
Oh, this is Nurgle. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting happy again.
Glorious Nurgle.
Thank you, Papa Nurgle, for rescuing us from the Space Marine.
Yeah.
Generosity.
Genericness, yeah. The Space Marine slop.
Yeah, the Space Marine slop, exactly. What? Look at the fucking kettle he has on the back of his thing. What is happening with that?
Why do the Nurgle models all have stuff hanging into their faces? I mean, they're supposed to be like...
Yeah, they're like, they're alchemists, they're gardeners, they're poisoners. They carry around a lot of substances, right?
They're all bald.
Oh, this is actually really cool. It's Festus.
It is Festus?
I just realized this is Festus. This is the new Festus.
Hell yeah.
You know what, Festus? You're cooking something. I don't know what it is you're cooking, nonetheless.
Probably meth, but apart from that,
I like what I liked most about the old Festus miniature is that he had a little normal dude with him, which he was like force feeding chemicals, you know?
Oh yeah? Don't actually know the old Festus model, hang on.
The old Festus miniature, JD has that one. He has like a normal Imperial guy with him. He's force feeding him a chemical, and that's causing the Imperial guy to throw up or something.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm seeing.
And I do really like that they brought that over to this one, and he also carries an Imperial guy with him, and is clearly doing some shit to him.
It's the same guy, probably, right?
That would be really funny. Like, this dude survived the apocalypse, survived the end of the world, just to be continuously, like, tortured by Festus. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Poor dude.
Legionary Decanus says he lost the little blue guy. You know what? He actually didn't. If you look at the very tail of the leech, there he is.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
There he is.
Oh, this is so cool! You know what I want to do, though?
I'm a happy camper.
This guy could be a good, clean one, you know?
This guy, yeah.
Not a great clean one, but just a normal clean one. But no, he's fantastic. This is a great Nurgle model.
Yeah, this guy's good. See, the old model does not have...
Dude.
Oh yeah, the old model does in fact not have his face covered. That's true. Cute AF, yeah.
They put less focus on his chin. That's a bit of a shame, but he does still have a chin. He still has the guy. He has the blue little thing.
He also has gotten fat as fuck.
Yeah, he has gotten way more obese. This is a fantastic adaptation.
Yeah.
Big likes here.
The leech on his stomach and like the decaying corpse is so good.
And like the leech, the fact that it...
I think every
such a good choice.
Every reveal that we have, like Games Workshop is cooking up another like technique of modeling their minis. You know, sometimes it's like cloth, sometimes it's details, and this time it's definitely like decomposing corpses. Like the Necromunda guy was sick, and this guy also is just insanely well done.
I just think he is threatening, he's disgusting, he's everything a Nurgle miniature should be. This is probably my S tier for this direct. And this direct has many high A tiers, right?
Yeah.
So, cheers to GW. This is a perfect Nurgle miniature.
Now we just
really well done.
Yeah, now we really just need Kugath, yeah.
Oh, he has another dude on his back, but he's like hung upside down. Ew.
The embalmed guy.
Poor guy.
Yeah. His human accessories, his mortal accessories are having a rough time. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fantastic reveal, honestly.
Yeah, this guy's great.
And we're not done yet.
Oh! Yo!
We get more horse people. GW saw how people reacted to the horse people, that one guy on horse from Nurgle.
Yeah. And
they were like, well, might as well turn that into a unit.
Are you kidding me? This is so cool. Why does he have, like, the second one is like Christmas ornamentation going on his mane, on the mane of his horse?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Like a little small, like, gift.
That is actually very funny.
My
He's
friend,
like sitting on his rotten, disgusting horse and was like, well, it has to be pretty though.
yeah.
Metal Susie has to be pretty.
Does he feel bonita? I think he does.
Mm.
My friend who got me into Warhammer plays Nurgle, and I do Necrons, so this preview was a gift. Oh yeah. You guys are eating good. I think everybody does, except for the 30k players.
The 30 players are also eating something.
Yeah.
But,
let's not get into that.
the neck of the first horse is atrocious.
These horses, like I'm actually having like a little bit of a gag reflex coming up. It's crazy.
It's like about to vomit.
Yeah. My girlfriend would not be happy about these matches.
Yeah. The third horse is eating something.
Yeah, I'm sure about that. What? The third horse?
The third horse is eating something.
Is it eating something, or is it like vomiting parts of his like body? It's like the tongue or something.
Oh, I hope it's not the latter.
Or is it like this one parasite that fishes have? You know, the fish that replaces the tongue. Now who's elitist?
It's not that much better. But it also has the little bow tie ribbons on it.
Yeah. I don't know.
These are just the horse girls. They like their horses.
Powerpuff Girls. It's like Nurgle Power Plague.
Yeah.
It's the tongue? Yeah, I thought so. Dang. These guys look sick. What is going on the third guy with his like armor on his leg? What is he doing?
I think he's skin grafted to it, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Dang, the weapons as well look so fucking good. Just like very crude weapons.
We haven't even seen Darkwater yet, but I know that Darkwater is also gonna be Nurgle themed, so this might just be the Nurgle preview. Holy shit, Year of Chaos, man.
Yeah, Year of Chaos, finally. We're getting it for Age of Sigmar of all things.
Yeah, we're not getting...
Yeah, 40k players are again.
Children got the 5 miniatures, and now Age of Sigmar gets to eat well again.
Yeah. Dang. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. What the fuck? This is so cool. They are so cool.
One thing I do find interesting is they all have one horn growing out of a helmet, but then the helmet-less options don't have anything.
Oh, there are helmet-less options?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Fucking disgusting. Bruh.
I don't know if I prefer the helmeted options or not.
I don't know either.
They're both pretty good.
I think I would get like this. I would actually get like the Sergeant, one of the like helmet-less options, and the other guys the helmets.
That makes sense, I suppose, yeah.
But dang, they look good. They look good and they're disgusting. They look good in the worst way possible.
Nurgle horses is just an aesthetic which I never thought would be good, but it is. It is a weirdly fantastic aesthetic. If they released this with like as a pack in combination with that one Nurgle model that you like so much.
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably be like an S-tier present for you, right?
Yeah, sure. Like, these guys look great. I never thought that of all fucking factions, I'd be actually getting infatuated with the Nurgle aesthetic and Nurgle matches.
Yeah.
Nurgle used to be like my least favorite faction just because of how disgusting they look. But they just carry too much aura. I can't resist them any longer.
Can you rank like your favorite, the Chaos Gods? What would you say is like your favorite, your least favorite, aesthetically wise? Counting every faction they have, both Old World, 40k, and Fantasy. And Age of Sigmar, sorry.
I actually would say Slanesh is like the lowest one. Because Games Workshop can't decide for shit what they want to do with Slanesh, and usually the way that they are portrayed is just not enough access for me. I don't like the black leather look that they, usually give them. I think then comes Siege, because Siege is just so convoluted. I like the colors, I just don't like that they don't have like some sort of coherent aesthetic going on. Of course, a lot of birds, but it's a little bit much, I think. And then I'm not sure. So, Khorne, I think, has one of the more iconic designs. Like, you immediately see if somebody's a Khorne warrior. Of course, you could say the same for Nurgle, but like Khorne has a lot more of a, closed-off design. And I do enjoy Khorne more on like a conceptual point.
Yeah.
As well as like on a gameplay point. But I think I think Nurgle ranks higher just because they have more miniatures, they have more variety going on, and for some reason the miniatures are just feel like they're sculpted with a lot more love than the core miniatures are, in my opinion.
I get that. I would rank from Tzeentch last place because, in my opinion, Tzeentch is a very confused aesthetic. Yeah. Like, GW really doesn't know what they want to do with Tzeentch miniatures, is what it feels like. I don't know whether I prefer Khorne or Slaanesh. That's, like, difficult to say. It really depends on the setting, I think. But in general, I would say... when it comes to humans, definitely Slaanesh, and when it comes to demons, definitely Khorne, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Nurgle... I don't even like the demons of Nurgle much. I think demon-wise, I prefer Khorne, but man, the mortal followers of Nurgle, both in 40k and Age of Sigmar, are just so sick-looking, literally.
Yeah.
Really well done.
They do look sick. I'm actually
Fantastic.
coughing already.
Yeah. And it's not even over.
Yeah, it's not even over. There is still more.
What is this? Oh.
Mr. President, I can't take this much winning. Holy shit. What?
It's the boy. He's so fat.
He is a fat son of a bitch. And he has even more fat son of a bitches with him. What? What are these?
They are putrid blight. I think this is a re-release. These did already exist from like...
Really?
I don't know, I would say 5 years old, maybe a bit older. So this is also a relatively new re-release, right?
Really?
I'm gonna look up the old
ones. Oh yeah, there they are.
Oh, you already fought them.
Yep. There they are. Alright, these are the old guys, yeah. They already look good. He has a bell in his stomach? What the fuck? This is so cool. What? Why is Game Shop...
Are they completely new, or are they... Hold on, are they getting replaced, or is this like a different contingent?
I think this has to be a different contingent, because this aesthetic is so much more different to the...
But they're both called Putrid Blight Kings, though, so I think they're getting replaced, actually.
Games Workshop is just cooking with Nurgle for some reason.
I do think it's a shame that we're replacing the old ones, because the old ones also had like a good aesthetic going on, which looked... The paint job was really bad back then, but the miniatures themselves were pretty good, and I'm sad to see them get replaced. But the new ones look very cultish, right?
Yeah.
You're joining a cult, this is the thing you worship. No, this is like the top priest.
Yeah, this of course is like the guy at the top, yeah.
Yeah.
Omniscient Sphinx says, I feel like JW is asking ChatGPT for new ideas, or is it just me? What makes you think that, actually? I don't actually know what you mean. And Legionary Decana says priests, I think. That will make sense. I think this has to be a different contingent. So these are like more the spiritualistic leaders, and the old ones were like more of the actual melee lords. I like the new ones wear less armor to show the fact that they don't fear pain. Or rather, they actually don't feel anything. Yeah. Don't fear pain, or actually don't feel it, yeah.
Yeah. What I really, really want to see from Games Workshop is they should remake Chaos Spawns, but they should release like a unique Chaos Spawn for every Chaos God. So that there's specifically a Nurgle Chaos Spawn, there's a Khorne Chaos Spawn, there's a Tzeentch Chaos Spawn, and a Slaanesh Chaos Spawn.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what they can do with that. Just with the concept of we're giving someone so many mutations they don't look human anymore. But from like all the different perspectives, you know?
Yeah. I really like these putrid Blight Kings.
Yeah.
The paint job as well is just phenomenal. I love the cohesiveness, like the color palette that they chose. It's very fitting, and like nothing is dancing out of line.
I agree, but shame about the old ones. Well, that the old ones are going.
The old ones were already very good as well. That's true.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But I like there's nothing to dislike about these miniatures. Like the way, even the banner, you know, the classic Nurgle theme, but like with these flies made from like straw. So incredibly well done. These guys would also go very much hand in hand with the Rotmeyer Creed that I have, I think. They actually fit the aesthetic a lot, like quite a bit.
Omniscience Sphinx says, I'm starting to see Games Workshop is running out of ideas and starting to use AI to get new ones. I don't know what about this is like an AI idea. Most of this is pretty in line with what Games Workshop always did for the miniatures, right?
Yeah, and I think it's I think it's clever. I don't think AI could like do any of this.
A Nurgle miniature with antlers or like riding on a leech is not that new. That has always been a part of a Nurgle aesthetic.
Yeah, and again, all of these clever little designs, like again the flies made from straw that you can also find on like other miniatures as like pendants and stuff.
Yeah.
And the weapons are also not too classically Nurgle. So the Nurgle is actually going with a lot more blunt force than I think I saw them usually use. It maybe just be in the game for so long. Been there since 5th edition. Oh. I actually can't relate. Like I don't actually know what you see. I think there's nothing really much. Like there's no, in my opinion, AI shenanigans going on. Durin says, I can see how GW would use AI in some places, but these miniatures look well designed, to be honest. Yeah.
They also look pretty typical for Age of Sigmar. They don't look like a big difference compared to the old ones, right?
I also feel like if they were to use AI for like their miniatures, they would have to feed this that AI like miniature designs of them. And they would never do that because then I think other people could do the very same thing with the same AI model and stuff, you know? So I think if games are... Yeah.
I have to say, it's a bit surprising. I feel like miniature-wise, Nurgle definitely is like the... I'm saying like so much. I just noticed it.
That's okay.
I need to say it less. But Nurgle is probably the favorite of Games Workshop miniature-wise, you know? Nurgle gets so many new miniatures, and... Compare it to Khorne, Slaanesh, or Tzeentch, they get way less. And I'm not sure why.
Maybe because the Nurgle aesthetic is just so marketable.
True.
And like the Nurgle also has a very special sense of dread carrying with it. And I think they also make for like better stories, maybe. I feel like the Nurgle characters are often have more dimensions than Khorne characters, for example.
Yeah.
Also, like, paint job wise, these guys are so fucking well done. Holy shit,
that's the main difference I'm noticing. If I look at the old Blight King miniatures, where paint jobs are honestly really bad. No, seriously, the fucking one at the bottom is, I don't know.
So is Nurgle the Smurf of the GW Space Marines? It kind of feels like that, yeah. It kind of feels like that. And yeah, the paint job, of course, really leveled up. I love the way they do the rust on the axe here.
Yeah.
So neat. And like the skin tones. Oh my god.
The old Blight Kings look more like Nurgle demons, and these look more, the new ones look more like corrupted humans.
Yeah. Very cool. But we are still not done.
We're not even like halfway done. I think we're halfway done.
What? Okay, hang on. I need to make a picture of these guys. Hang on.
We have rod swords, which are the new normal infantry.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna check what Nurgle's old infantry was. Because maybe we are completely remaking all of the infantry, right?
Really?
I'm not sure.
During this,
they used to have Blight Kings and demons. They didn't have normal infantry
rod swords.
Of humans, just demons. That's weird.
These guys look amazing. Before we get more into that, though, During is currently mocking you in the chat. Like Nurgle is like more diverse from the coloring point of view, and I like it, and it gives more freedom creativity. Like they look better in pictures and marketing than like other Chaos factions.
Like that's kind of weird in the like I don't know what to do about it. Like that's just stupid. No, but it's true. I do say the word like a lot in this stream. So
I mean, as I'm editing more videos, I also stumble over a lot of phrases that I use like quite a lot as well. So, you know.
You do it too. Ha.
Oh yeah, definitely. No. Yeah,
What
the rod swords. Hang on,
Pretty
what?
cool. I kind of prefer the Blight King's bow.
Wir machen. Moment, I need to mute myself for a second.
Okay.
All right, there. What do you want to talk about?
No, honestly, yeah, this is... I'm surprised that apparently there wasn't... The Putrid Blight Kings were the only infantry that was human that the Maggot King of Nurgle used to have, apparently. The only alternative was demons. So these guys are completely new. They are small infantry for Nurgle that isn't demons. And I wonder if they want to get rid of the demons of Nurgle entirely. God. The Plaguebringers.
The last one looks so fucking good. What? Like the long tassets, like his whole shape is just so Nurgly.
Oh, true. He's tanky.
Dang, he's tanky as shit.
Tanky. My favorites are the one with the standard bearer and the one with... I don't know what he has on his chest, but he has like...
Yeah.
Bones and skin plastered on his chest.
There's something going on, yeah. Legionary kind of says, how about you like and subscribe like it would be cool? Hell yeah, my man's got my back.
Yeah.
I like their poses and they're a bit more dynamic than the other guys. His armor makes him look like a bell. Yeah. He looks like a bell. Bell of Doom.
But do you think they are going to put less focus on Nurgle demons? Because that's what I'm getting from this, kind of.
I mean, they just released like a very nice Festus demon, so I'm not quite sure.
Is Festus a demon or is he a Chaos champion? Because in Old World he was not Demons of Chaos.
Yeah, you're right. Hang on, you're actually right.
Warriors of Chaos.
Yeah. I would find it sad if they would remove the Plague Bearers, like the little guys from the game. But I definitely see what you mean, because this infantry also like looks very elite. Like this is not...
Yeah.
These are not levies, peasant levies. These are knights.
I would get it though, because the Plague Walkers, the demons of Nurgle, they are very ugly in an outdated kind of way.
Yeah, but they're ugly in a charming way, I think, too.
No, they look outdated and stupid.
What?
They're very visibly not Age of Sigmar, but Warhammer Fantasy.
What to like about this guy? But no,
the character models of Nurgle demons are nice, but the generic like infantry are just kind of you know.
I don't know. I think
so that's my theory. I think they want to put more limelight on the human champions of Chaos.
I think
on the demons.
I think I would get that, because some of the I never really liked the Nurgle demons. I think the Great Unclean one looks cool. Yeah. But seeing him actually walk on the battlefield in Total War Warhammer actually made him kind of cursed for me. That was a cursed experience of which I have not recovered from now. And I also didn't like these Nurgle slugs and everything about them. But I would again find it kind of sad if they would lose their little plague walkers. Because I think that's important, especially for a faction. So Nurgle is, especially like this release emphasized it again, that Nurgle obviously, like according to this release, has a lot of emphasis on like elite units, but I think actually they do need to have some just mass throwaway shit, because you know, plagues and stench and decay always comes with like loads of maggots and flies.
Nurgle demons aren't throwaway creatures though. I think in Old World we're quite elite actually.
No, I'm specifically talking about plague walkers and like like these little idiots.
I'm not talking about poxwalkers by the way. I'm talking about Poxwalkers are 40k only. I'm talking about these guys.
Okay.
Send me your picture.
Alright. Come on. Not cataphracti.
Like,
Durin says, you're right, demons have been overlooked for sure, but as far as armies goes, not single characters. Oh, these guys, yeah.
Yeah, like I think Games Workshop is phasing them out of Maggotkin, because they currently are the main infantry of the Maggotkin of Nurgle.
Yeah.
But they look super outdated, they're not very appealing. I don't think there's many players who want to own these creatures.
Yeah?
And so I do believe that Games Workshop is phasing them out and replacing them with the new broadswords.
That would be so that would be so sad though. I think this army needs some throwaway chaff though.
That's the thing. I don't think they are intended to be throwaway chaff.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
Oh, so I'm just because of their design aesthetic, I thought they were like they would rank on the same level as like Poxwalkers.
No, they are. I think in Old World at least they have like durability 4 and 2 health points. Or something. No, they have 1 health point but durability 4. They are on the same level as like an orc. They're not goblin level.
Durin says my wife wants to watch a movie. Have a nice evening. Hey man, have a nice evening yourself. Thanks for checking in. What?
I can look up its stats for.
Oh, my girlfriend actually wants that too. Damn. I'll hurry up. Yeah, okay.
In Warhammer Fantasy, these guys are 13 points per model.
Dang.
Okay, I suppose Demons of Chaos never had chaff in that way. Like, all their units are kind of expensive.
Yeah.
So I suppose Nurglings would be the throwaway chaff, right? Just swarms of Nurglings. And my guess is, yeah, they're gonna get replaced with like a small chaff unit like Nurglings, a swarm, and the normal infantry is gonna be the Rodswords. But the generic Plague Walkers, we're gonna get phased out. Oh, is my theory.
Maybe I'm also mixing up their size again, because the Rodswords, I for this entire reveal, I thought they would be as big as like the Blight Kings.
I also just scrolled down and I noticed what would be replacing them.
Oh, then
I just found out what is gonna be replacing them.
Should we move on then?
Yes, let's move on, because this is awesome actually.
Hang on. Oh, yo!
Yeah,
what?
So I think this is the replacement for the Plague Walkers, right? He's just naked. Yikes.
What the fuck is going on?
They're doing Zangors, but for Nurgle, and these are actually... Remember when I talked about Beastmen looking like fat, ugly bastards from like porn?
Yeah! But again, Games Workshop is watching our stream. Again. What? No. Dude, what the fuck? First of all, these miniatures all look fucking amazing.
They are terrifying. This is Grimdark, okay?
Yeah.
This is fucking Grimdark.
This is Grimdark. Legionary kind of says Beastman crossover. Oh yeah, definitely. Omnissiah Sphinx is also very convinced by these guys. This is Nightmare Fuel. Definitely as well. Holy fucking shit. They look so fucking good. Yeah! They can. Again, it's like, oh yeah, it literally is, Mr. President, I can't take that much winning. Like, what is going on? I'm getting exhausted from all these amazing miniatures. What?
Yeah.
This is such a cool crossover. This is something that I would expect maybe in a proxy or like some fan artwork. This is not something that I would expect Games Workshop to actually do. This is so cool.
It's disgusting and gross, but I do really enjoy the usage of Beastmen in Age of Sigmar. The fact that they're not their own faction, but definitely, you know, Chaos Cultists, Chaos Chaff. And, ew.
Oh my god, the way that they're... Like, I can't stop talking about... So I have to say it now and then stop. The paint job, again, marvelously done. But the sculpting as well, it's so...
They're so gross and... They're so naked.
So many gross details, like the body fat leaking out of this guy's stomach right there.
That's body fat?
Yeah, I think so, right? It has to be. Like whatever is going on here with like this eczema. So like crazy. This guy's the only one that looks almost like normal. This guy's another contender for a small, clean one. But
yeah. This guy's grossness just comes from the fact that he's naked and fat.
Yeah. Oh. I thought Killer Clowns from space was crazy. Yeah. Gotta go get dinner now, later. Alright, see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, I do not want to run into these things ever.
Yeah, holy shit, holy fucking shit.
Hate them in a good way.
I hate them in the best way possible. See, I'm glad that I picked Nurgle for like my S tier demon faction, but holy shit.
Yeah.
S tier chaos faction.
We should skip on a little bit because the next one is spoilers, I think. I only saw a glimpse of it, but it's Darkwater miniatures. But below that, we see regiments of renown and spearheads. And I would like to point out two things. Number one is, the Plague Walkers are getting their own regiment of renown, yes.
But hang on.
But I do feel a bit.
Do I need to scroll down further in this? Oh yeah, hang on. So I'm supposed to look away for the Darkwater spoilers, right?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of spoilery, right?
Excellent. No, all right. Okay. Okay, and then what are you talking about? These box? Oh my god!
The regiments of renown. We have one that's just demons, and the other one is the credo that you have.
Yeah.
But with Nurglings and a Beast of Chaos.
That's so good. This is so odd. It looks so odd because you can clearly see like a very stark contrast between the old design school up here and the new school of design down here.
Yeah.
It's kind of a jarring contrast, not gonna lie. This is kind of weird.
This is exactly what I was thinking. I'm thinking Nurglings and the Rot Swamp Credo, or what it's called, are gonna be the new chaff. And then further down below, all the demons are getting segregated into their own little regiment of renown.
Right.
But they're not going to be that much in the focus anymore.
This is so small, though. What's that?
That's my theory. Well, it's a regiment of renown. They are usually kind of small.
Right. Another great demon of chaos, by the way, down here, like this Nurgle demon. Iconic.
Very iconic, yeah.
Yeah, this is a weird, like, I don't know how I feel about this one. Like,
yeah,
I love the Rotmire Creed of, like, but seeing them next to these guys is kind of weird. And I also kind of can't really get around these guys being, like, these guys are supposed to be the new chaff, because they do have all of their special character models still in there.
That's true, but it is a spearhead, though, so...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Rotmire Creed... The thing is, the Rotmire Creed has, like... Of course, they're Nurgle followers, but they are separate enough from Nurgle, like the casual Nurgle aesthetic.
Yeah.
That I'm not quite sure how I feel about them being more aligned to their core, to the core of the army.
I mean, I suppose it means they will get more relevant outside of Warcry too, right? So maybe that's good.
Possibly. I mean,
but I get what you mean. It is odd. I don't like that they never updated the Beast of Chaos, but the Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah.
But still included in this box set. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird to see. It's kind of a weird box set composition. That being said, if anybody of you is like, oh, wow, I want to get into a Nurgle war or something, the Rotmire Creed is like a very good pick. And from all the Warcry units, it's also one of the cheapest. So, yeah.
True.
And these are Warcry, like Darkwater minis, right? The ones down here?
Yeah, that's Stingswater.
Okay, that's Stingswater. Then, Path to Glory. I think this has to be like Darkwater as well, maybe? No, these are Rot Swords. This guy, I don't know. But cool, yeah, dang. Nurgle is just so fucking goated, holy shit. So we'll talk about the Darkwater stuff
and that's
later.
Not even all for Nurgle, because now we get into the main chorus, right?
Let's go. I was talking with my girlfriend about like how these warm-up previews usually go. And I very vividly remember the time where a Warhammer preview was like, okay, there's one good reveal, and the other stuff is like mostly filler. There's like, you have like one good reveal where we talk about like an hour about, and then the rest we can do in like 15 minutes.
True,
but
yeah.
These past few reveals have been actually so fucking good.
It has been packed with good reveals, and then there's a lengthy Horus Heresy segment.
Yeah. Okay. Darkwater.
Quest Together. Ooh, the first look in the whole box set.
Yeah.
Interesting. They got rid of the old plate system.
Yeah.
That's a bit sad, honestly.
It is a little bit. I get why they would do it, though. I think. Because this... Oh, hang on!
What?
Do you see the map is included in the book? So you definitely do have different maps, and you're just flipping through the pages.
Okay.
This is such a cool system, honestly.
I don't know if I like this or not, but I get it. It's a... Yeah? I guess.
This is actually such a slick idea. I like that a lot. This streamlines the whole building process so much. Because it's like, oh yeah, what are we playing? Oh, page 30, and then boom, there we go.
It does mean that every map is the same shape, though. And that's kind of a shame, in my opinion.
Yeah.
For example, Cursed City, I heavily associate with the whole run from the suffocating Gravetide thing, where we're just fleeing and running throughout several small hallways.
Yeah, and we don't know what's
possible here.
Panzerkitsen says, gonna head off now. Alright, have a nice evening yourself.
Alright.
Legion kind of says, Nagash really tempts me to dive to AOS, even though I started 40k less than a year ago. I mean, you know...
Such is the power of Nagash.
Such is the power of Nagash. Such is just the quality of Age of Sigma as well, though, to be real. Age of Sigma is so fucking good. And this looks great.
I already see like the miniatures in here, and I'm like, woo.
Yeah. Alright, so the map is definitely something to get excited about. I like it.
I don't know. I think it's easier and more convenient, but I wish they had more different like shapes and sizes for the map, you know?
Yeah.
I like the plate system.
Alright, and then let's get into the miniatures.
We have the Manticore Knight, who we already saw, right?
We have Valeros, the main character of my own novel. Let's go. At Mark
true. It's you.
It's me. My 7th set, let's go.
Dude, that's literally me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's Brent Otomia.
Hang on, what? Oh yeah.
Brent Tylus, the Renegade Saint.
Renegade Saint. I like the lamp on her back quite a lot.
The Cleansing Blade.
A very Dark Souls-y aesthetic. With like the first two, like not necessarily him maybe, but her definitely, her armor and her paint job.
Oh, I can see it, yeah. The Cleansing Blade, the Dwarf Scout. Okay, so I do think these are very old world, right?
Yeah.
2 of these miniatures are just Bretonia. The dwarf is very clearly an old world dwarf and not an Age of Sigma dwarf.
An old world like scout.
Because he's not Karadron and he's not Fire Slayers.
Yeah.
This is just a normal old dwarf scout.
This is peak dwarf design right here.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
The paint job is very nice on the dwarf.
Yeah. His face though, they did him dirty with the face. I don't know why. He looks like a mole person.
I mean, it's a dwarf. So.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Big fan of a rope he has with him.
Yeah. Like, he probably has loads of stuff on his back, so...
Yeah.
That's going to be... Like, all of these heroes are already very cool.
I do think the Cleansing Blade is a very well-done magician.
Yeah.
You can tell that she's fragile as fuck. She doesn't wear any armor, but she also has that water thing going on, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think...
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's not all the heroes, of course.
This is a classic, this is what I imagine a D&D party to look like, actually. Very nice.
Okay, what are they doing with the elf? Holy shit.
Oh, yo!
It's a centaur elf. Beastman? What?
I mean, we've seen the... Oh yeah, the facial features. Dang. So, on Messiah Sphinx, You have to retract your statement about you suspecting them using AI for their miniature designs, because this is just going crazy.
They didn't give him a bow, Xenevo.
Oh yeah, they didn't give him a string, yeah.
Yeah, they were like, no, this is too fragile, we're not doing that.
Maybe it would get too convoluted with all of the rest of his design, but yeah, sure.
Probably, yeah.
Dang.
But what is the second one? The Beastman.
Is this a dwarf in his, like, beast form? Is he, like, a No, it can't be.
But, I don't think it's just because he has a beard doesn't mean it's a dwarf. I think it's just a human or something.
I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be.
Oh!
He looks great, though, huh?
I just noticed, the 4 above are the core heroes you'll begin with, but these 3 remain to be unlocked in the course of your game.
Ooh, that's cool. That's a cool.
We're looking at the level up characters.
So this is actually like some sort of like similar to Baldur's Gate, where you have like your first companions, then you can expand your troop. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Drasha Vorn is a chief of a tribe of shape-shifting warriors from Gur.
Okay.
Oh, so they are humans aligned to Alariel.
Oh, cool.
Huh. And then we have
Jacobus Vine.
A wizard with a little plant pet. That's Sylvanos from Rivals of Aether.
Yeah. Dang, he looks cool. A very Gandalf-y character.
He's standing on his staff.
Yeah.
Wait, so if he moves, so what does that look like? Does he leave his staff behind?
Maybe it's like earthbending, so the roots move with him atop of him.
He never walks. He just surfs on the roots.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He skates with him. Oh, the little owl. That's cute.
Yeah. Dang, these are some great miniatures for sure. Nice.
With a spite owl and vulpine forest spirit he calls Whisper.
Dang.
Very cute, very cool that they're like the unlockable characters and they're distinctly very different than the ones before, right?
These are definitely like, these are some high level characters.
A centaur, a beastman person, and a, wizard. That's cool. Sick.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then we go into the bad guys, and more Nurgle. Nurgle's eating so good today.
Nurgle's eating, like, it's a greater... What is going on with the sword? What?
Whoa, no, I didn't even saw that. I was distracted by the fact that he's... First of all, this is a great unclean one, right? Look at his arm.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of his arm.
What?
Either this guy is jacked or he's jacking off too much, but
with his left arm though. But okay, fair enough. This preview is just so good. Says Legionary Decanus. Yeah, it definitely is.
But this is what I imagine a demon prince to look like. This is like half great unclean one, right?
Says Legionary Decanus as well. Yes, definitely. This is so cool. This guy has so much more aura to be a bad guy than Radukar has.
That's true. Radukar you look at Radukar and you're like, oh, he's the big bad? That's a bit odd.
Yeah.
And this guy is... this is a bad guy.
Radukar's also kind of a bitch from like a lore point of view. I read the Cursed City novel and he's kind of like an idiot. But like this guy, like the smile he puts on, like the way that he positions himself, damn, this is going to be like, this is a proper end boss. Holy fuck.
I like that you can tell that he got blessed by Nurgle. Like, he was holding his sword and was like, oh, this sword is too heavy for me. And Nurgle was like, don't worry, man, I gotcha. And then his left arm just started bloating.
Yeah.
But yeah, the sword is crazy. What is happening with it?
So good. It's amazing paint job as well again. This goes so hard. And what do we have then? Belga, the cyst witch.
Cyst witch. Oh, it's a woman, I suppose.
Oh my god, it looks so disgusting.
Oh, more like maggots or what this is.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh it's part of her. That's not a separate animal. Ooh. She just has... That's a lamia, I suppose.
I guess so.
Like a fucked up centipede lamia. Ooh, she has so many arms. That's so cool.
Oh my god. Is there a second... Hang on. Is there a second person under that? Look at that. There's a second face.
No. I think she just has a lot of
No, there's
hands,
a face.
Right?
There's a face.
Oh, wait, you're right. Huh. It's two kids in a trench coat.
Yeah. Yo.
Insane wizard model.
Yo.
Gross.
This goes crazy.
Absolutely gross.
What?
The Cursed City miniatures were all really solid, and these are a bit more Nurgle themed, which I think is a bit sad because what I liked about the Cursed City a lot is that I can just use the skeletons and zombies for every setting, you know?
Yep.
Skeletons and zombies are pretty universal, and this is more specific to Warhammer, but quality-wise and flavor-wise, this is insane.
Oh, Slowtuber2 says Human Centipede Mini.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. This is like
I
the
think
end
that I'm gonna
concept.
get murdered tonight.
Nice. That's not red. No, that's not, don't see any red flags though.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think.
Sorry.
Yeah. What?
We have a return of a jacking off arm in the next one, but
Nice.
finish your sentence first.
All right. He's
The wizard
so
weirdly
cool.
reminds me of Rita Repulsa for some reason, and I don't know why.
Huh. This guy's chest
this
plate
guy-
is so cool. Like the very fine ornamental fly that he has on his chest plate.
Yeah.
So cool. The rotting of his tasset. Oh.
I get what they're trying to do. They wanted to give him a power fist, but then they remembered this is Age of Sigma, not 40k. And so they were like, well, we don't have to give him a power fist, we can just give him a bloated arm.
Take my strong hand. Yeah, pretty much. Holy shit.
Oh, it's the muscles. He's super well painted.
He's so cool.
Wow.
Dang. What I wanted to say is that the first Cursed City, in my review, I was like, dang, this set is a great deal. If you just want to have some amazing minis to paint and play with, if you want to have a D&D campaign and you're looking for just a bunch of miniatures to fill your ranks, this is perfect for like a bunch of adventurers and like some evil guys, you know?
Yeah.
And this guy is just even crazier. Thank you.
Oh.
I just got some chicken nuggets. Ha! Ha ha!
This man slaps your girl, what do you do?
I will die valiantly, I guess.
Yeah, I would say first of all you bury your girl because Ugh. Okay.
Damn.
Huge fan of asymmetry they have going on here.
Yeah. You know what model oh, hang on, no, that's... Man gets food, man is happy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can eat while looking at this?
Yeah, I wanted to say that as well. Like, these, as disgusting as these miniatures are, they are actually not ruining my appetite.
That's true, they're not as gross as the best pestigores we saw.
I mean, yeah, funnily enough, yeah. They are actually a little more tame, which is kind of funny.
They're more cool and epic.
Yeah, they're epic
disgusting
gross. Yeah.
And we have another Beastman, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Always nice to see like proper Beastman, like new Beastman models.
Yeah.
That are...
This Beastman is the DAI higher to show that these guys can actually rank up.
Well, I kind of already like zoomed ahead. We get more pestigores here, but yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, cool. I don't know what he's holding in his hand, but...
It looks like a heart, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's just holding a heart in his hand.
Yeah. More heart in the kitchen.
Very sick miniature.
Also very solid, just...
Then
he's just
have,
a solid miniature.
I guess those are the new Korsagi guard, the next one.
My god. I read Clankerborn. I was like, dang, they're actually using... Not only are they not using AI, they're actually using slurs for AI. Let's go. They're going with the times. But no, holy fuck.
I think this is the new Korsagi Night Guard, right? The
Yeah,
equivalent to
100%.
And... Oh... Ew. So I guess there is still some Plague Walker representation in some way or not, but
I guess so.
A troll shape.
They literally took a regular squad of Plague Walkers, mashed them all together in like pairs of 3, and this is what they got out of it.
Oh.
Dang.
I like the fact that they're clearly like born out of something buried, you know?
Yeah.
Someone buried like a corpse, put a little gravestone on it. Maybe engraved a cursed rune on the gravestone. It just caused the corpse to grow to this, I suppose.
This is so cool. I think the gravestone, I think that's actually a good catch of you with the engraving. this definitely will have something to play lore-wise. Because if you look at the mage, he has the same symbol, but like as a staff, right? The spiral.
Oh.
I think maybe
spiral, yeah. Okay.
Maybe that's something that has to do that's going on there.
They are invading the forests of Alariel for something. So maybe
So Legionary Decanus says, from what I heard, it's a demon possessing grass.
Oh, also go back to the plague guy with a massive arm.
Yep. Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like the Hearthstone symbol, not gonna lie.
And the boss of them all also has it on his belt. So it is.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well spotted. Nice. These guys are crazy. Like, remembering how tame the Cursed City is compared to this. What
True.
the fuck? The novel went crazy. The novel went crazy in terms of like bloodlust and brutality and something. But dang.
I mean, Cursed City, the zombies were also pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But comparing this to the Silver Tower was extremely tame compared to this. This is a proper monster. This is a proper, like, troll demon. And frankly, if they keep the demons, but put them into troll-sized shapes,
yeah,
I would be happy with that. I think that would be very appropriate for Nurgle.
This is insane. It's so cool. The Blight Templars? Are you kidding?
I'm pretty sure. So I have these exact miniatures, but just for 40k, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
This is the Death Guard. This is like the one on the left. I have that exact one, but for 40k. Ooh.
Blight Templars are mighty mortal champions of Nurgle, who have willingly absorbed disease and pestilence that would destroy a lesser man. In an attempt to prove their devotion to Grandfather Nurgle, their unstoppable battering rams oozing with unspeakable fluids, armed with an array of hideous rusted weapons. So these guys are basically the vampires, right? The 3 vampires from the Cursed City, but as Nurgle mages. Incredibly well done. Nice.
Oh, true. These are the firstborn, right?
The firstborn. Yeah. Or
okay.
Bloodborn or something. Yeah.
What I'm thinking is, for Cursed City, they eventually did bring all the minis over into the normal vampire army, right? Like the skeletons and zombies, and some of the character models were pretty much one-to-one adapted into Age of Sigmar. So these will probably also be included in the normal
Rust
Age of Sigmar roster at some point.
I think so too.
Especially the next ones, because we got normal plague cultists with Brockmire Creek. Oh!
Fuck yeah!
Look at their faces!
Yeah. There's
the one guy with his tongue hanging. Oh!
Yeah. This is so cool. These cultists are so fucking cool. What?
Wow, we got like proper Nurgle cultists, and they're. I feel bad for them.
I love how you said, like, we talked about. Oh, it would be so bad if the if the Nurgle wouldn't have any more chaff and stuff like that. And there we go. There are the new Nurgle cultists. Holy shit! Yeah, holy shit! Do they look good? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Aren't you tired of winning? I'm actually getting. I feel like my energy, like I'm being drained of energy. I can't keep the hype up for that long. I've been gassing up these miniatures for like an hour and a half.
We need to look at more Saturnine miniatures, quick.
Yeah, I need some Horus Heresy to calm down as a palate cleanser.
It's like the old method of, if you eat too much, just vomit it back out, and then you can eat again.
Yeah, right? Holy shit. Mr. President, I can't take this much winning. They look amazing. Whoa.
Okay, yeah.
And then we got... and we get some Pestigors as well.
More? Oh, hey, yeah, more Pestigors. But
they actually don't look that fucked up.
They don't look as good as the other ones, and their heads are weirdly big, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But here, once again, we shit-talked the Beastmen in one of the previous streams, and I do quite enjoy the new approach Games Workshop seems to have for Beastmen, in that, they're not their own army, but they are auxiliaries? What do you call it?
Auxiliaries, yep.
Auxiliaries for the Chaos Army. So we have separate Zangors, we have Pestigors. I think Corrin had like a kill team that was exclusively Beastmen, right?
Yep.
So now all we need is like some fucked up rapist Slanesh Beastmen.
And some lore accurate Beastmen. Brother, they look so cool. The thing is, alright, I'm pretty sure I'm sold with Darkwater. This is like such a great array of miniatures to have.
Yeah.
And looking at the new Nurgle releases, the fact that if you buy Darkwater, you get a taste of everything new for the Nurgle range is so cool.
I get the Year of Chaos comment for now, because Emperor's Children got released, this gets released, Nurgle's eating as good as he hasn't been since 2016, I think. Dang.
Slow22 says, kind of feel like the Pestigors would have been cooler without the masks, just half-rotten beast faces. Yeah, but I think that, like, these guys are, like, the less fucked up. Like, these are just the Pestigors that are just a little bit more casually aligned. And the other Pestigors that we saw before, they are definitely the more fucked up version of this.
I do think the pun is also very funny, that in Warhammer Fantasy they were called Bestigors because they were the best, and now they're called Pestigors. It's just... yeah. Pretty fun. I like the weapons. I'm not a big fan of the heads because they are a bit too big, honestly. But, yeah.
I kind of get what you mean.
Probably the weakest models in the box set so far, but that doesn't mean anything because everything else is fantastic.
They're still like an A-tier miniature and in and of themselves so fucking cool.
Oh, Meyer Kelpies.
Oh, what?
Huh.
So these are like the pests. So these are like the small goblins from like the small Wasserspeier goblins, golems.
Yeah.
From Curse
No, I
City.
think they are creatures. They are not...
yeah.
They can attack you, according to the descriptions.
Merkelp is one more Curse Spirits.
So they're the Bat and Red Swarm.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a better analogy.
I think it's a bit sad that we do not get a Varkskyer equivalent in this. But
I mean,
at the same time, the Cankerborn kind of make up for it. You know?
Dang.
Oh. Okay. No, you do have proper maps where you kind of navigate through them. I can see.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of nice. I like the way that this makes it a whole lot more convenient. I hope that there's a separate rule book, because if you have to look for the rules, if like this combined, then you're kind of screwed. But yeah,
it is a 38-page hardback map book.
Right.
So 18 contains 18 maps, each made out above 2 pages.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's nice. 18 maps is quite good. And again,
is pretty good.
You save the entire building process. That's very nice. That'll streamline the whole playing process a lot.
I did like the plates though, because they were more flexible, I suppose.
I like the plates for the procedurally generated maps. Let's just call it that, like the the Gravetide maps. I didn't like them that much for the regular maps where it was just all fixated, because that was kind of like, you know. But
what I'm thinking right now,
I
think your channel should have a Year of Nurgle next year. First you make a video about the Rotmire Creed, then you buy this and paint it, and then like I'm willing to bet that you can get a lot of content just out of Nurgle miniatures, right?
Yeah, probably. Dang.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I will delete just... I think Iridan the Witness can wait for me. I think if I get this, I'm already well stocked.
Yeah.
Dang. How many miniatures is it? Is it again 60 or something?
I don't know. They don't say.
Oh, holy shit. If you want something meatier, you can play through the whole story in about 10 to 14 hours.
Oh.
Interesting. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Jump into a 30-minute skirmish against Infernals of Nurgle, or have like a whole campaign with it.
That's nice. That's cool.
Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because again, Curse City just took ages. get some counting ASMR from...
Okay, it's around 50 miniatures.
Yeah, Slowbit2x2 says 49, so you're on point.
Oh yeah.
That's good. I think the price point of this will probably be in the 160, 180 range, because Curse City was like
180, I would buy it if I can get it for less than 150. 180 would be probably too much for me, because I already have enough Warhammer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be interested in getting this, actually.
The thing is, I'm fairly certain... So, the Cursed City was such a good deal. Like, 110 euros for 60 miniatures is insane.
Yeah.
Such a good deal, especially thinking that that was like the pinnacle of miniature design and quality back then. So fucking good. And I hope that this game is going to be not that far off, and that Games Workshop will treat Darkwater as like another entry to the broader Warhammer verse.
Yeah. And
that they will make this available for like especially more of a casual range, which isn't like who aren't used to spending loads on like miniatures and board games. So I'm hoping, yeah.
If it's 140 or less, I would be very happy. I would buy it.
I think it's probably going to land in the 180 range, and then maybe if they give it to the third-party retailers, then you could get it for probably like 160, 152, right? That's roughly the exchange rate. And I think if you want it for below 140 and it's going to be 150 at like a third party, I mean, that's like $10 more. But I definitely get what you mean that, you know, we all have enough Warhammer already, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how much more money I want to spend on Warhammer.
Yeah.
But box sets for Games Workshop usually are a very good deal. And if this box set isn't like 180, but less, then I would be like, oh, very, very tempted.
Yeah, I hope I will have the same luck as the last time with the Cursed City, that I'll actually get my hands on it, because last time I was in luck that JD got it for me. This time I'll probably have to get it myself. And
I mean, I have like 2 good stores in the city where I live. Yeah. So maybe
again, if they give it out to third-party retailers, because I think like one of the.
What do you mean?
What was the box again? I'm so scarred from the way that Cursed City got released to the public that I'm not sure if Games Workshop is actually competent enough to do this properly. On the other hand, you know, why wouldn't they?
I would be okay with waiting a year for the box set, of course.
Yeah.
But I know that for you, Mr. YouTube over here, it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
I have to go pee real quick. And I mean, we're done with reveals anyways right now, so I'm gonna...
Do we wanna... Oh yeah, then the tier list will be after this. Alright. Guys, I do really need to pee as well. Once we're done with this, we'll do a quick tier list to recap the entire thing, and then go over it one more time. Do I have a... Well, fellas, it's getting late and I have to shift tomorrow. Bye. Alright. See ya then, man. Have a nice evening. Thank you for sticking around for so long. I really appreciate it. And again, thank you for the super chat as well. That really made my day as well. Have a nice evening. I don't have a... Unfortunately, I don't have a screen. Do I really not have that? I thought I'd have something like that ready. That's weird. Alright. In that case, there's nothing else but to say that I'll be right back as well, because I need to... I really need to use the bathroom as well. BRB. I'll be back in like 4 minutes tops. Also need to give my girlfriend a kiss for helping me get through the stream.
I'm back.
I really need to go pee myself, so I'll be back in a hot second as well.
Yeah, alright. I have to say, these streams usually knock me out a little bit. Like at the end, I do kind of tired. Oh, I'm the only watcher right now. What? Everyone else has tuned out already too. What a shame. I get it though. I mean, we are done with all the reveals and everyone's gone. So, yeah. You squads were C-.
There am I. Damn.
I'm currently the only watcher in stream. Everyone else is gone, but we did get through all the reveals, so I'm not. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, a couple of people are watching on Twitch. Hi guys.
Oh, really? I didn't know Twitch even still told you.
Yeah.
That you had your viewers.
Good. Yeah. Good call. So we have it. 2044.
You know what's?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The fact that the Ultramar reveals made it into B and C tier for me. That's so high.
Yeah. Hang on, I'll have to do my entire.
I'm currently sorting it. Hold on.
Do you want to send me a picture of your tier list and then we can talk about that? Because I think I'll take too long if I need to export the pictures.
I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna... Hold on. Also, I ended up not separating the Darkwater reveals because that would have been way too much work.
Nah, 100%. I think Darkwater is... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's clear which rank that's gonna be.
Give me a sec. I'm almost done putting them into folders. And yeah, that's it. Okay, A tier. Let's slide it a bit to the right because we need some more space for the Nurgle creatures that got revealed. What? Hold on. I'm. Give me some time. Distract the chat for me.
Yeah. All right. Guys, there are a lot of It's actually crazy how many reveals there were that we actually enjoyed. It was also a roller coaster of emotions with this preview because we started off very strong with all the 40k reveals. Then Necromunda and Old World were fucking great as well. Then it really fell off with 30k. We fell
off so hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had a pretty big crash out over these reveals, quote unquote. Wow, the new miniatures. And then we were so back with the Nurgle reveals. That's actually crazy. Nurgle.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah. And of course, Darkwater in and of itself could have been a whole preview show by itself almost. It's actually crazy how how promising this looks.
Fuck, where am I gonna put Pestigores in this?
I think I have to, if I get this box set, I'll definitely, of course, make videos about it. But these miniatures in and of themselves are already so crazy that I'm not too sure how I would even approach them from a speed painting perspective. I'll probably have like two different, like completely different. I probably need to have like two different approaches almost, like one speed painting approach, and then after that like the masterclass that I usually do, but like dialed up to 11. So maybe there'll be an entirely different video then.
I think you shouldn't do like a speed painting for the Warhammer Crest minis because yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, a lot of people really enjoyed my approach to the Cursed City miniatures, especially like beginners in the hobby.
Okay.
So I'd feel kind of guilty, like you know, making it too difficult right away. So I kind of would like to do both. The thing is also, realistically speaking, my diploma is next year. So how much time will I actually be able to put into this?
That's true, I suppose.
And this realization actually weighs like quite a lot because I like as we went over the minis, I was so gassed up. I was so ready to you know, cover them, make paint jobs for them and stuff. I already thought all the time, like, oh, how would I do this? How would I make a pretty good job, you know, with it? How would I approach the video making side? And then, you know, on my way back from the toilet, I was like, dang, I kinda don't really have the time for that, like, realistically speaking, to do any of that.
Like, you don't wanna do a Darkwater video, or what do you mean?
That's the thing, right? I don't want to like distract myself too much from my diploma because that's going to be, you know, rather important for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Well,
you say that now.
Yeah. But if I the thing is, if I do Darkwater and I do it well, it would probably help the channel out a whole lot. And I think I could do it to a level that actually would, you know, boost me to where I would need to be to maybe do this. Like, consider doing this full time.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that would require me to put in so much time and effort that it would be a major distraction from my diploma. Except, you know, the miracle happens that I'm just the craziest chef when it comes to speed painting of all time. That like my methods are just ridiculously quick.
That's true, I suppose, yeah.
But if I wait, like if I say, okay, I'll do the Darkwater right after my diploma, you know, in the months after that, when I plan to do this whole thing full time anyways, then maybe it is already too late to still be relevant. Like, who would want to watch videos from a
you say this now, but you say this now, but some of your videos did release pretty late, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't matter that much. For example, your Tomb King speed painting video that released pretty late, yeah, right?
I mean, true, but that's also like a timeless faction. Like any person who would wanna start Tomb Kings would maybe stumble upon that.
Yeah.
Yet all of Cursed City has now been thoroughly painted. Like when did Cursed City released? Like in March or April of the year where I started it. And my last video came out. Hang on, I actually need to do this on a different monitor or else I'm cooked. Let's see. Oh, holy shit!
What?
We cracked the 9,030 subscribers. Let's fucking go!
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
I get it. I finished it.
Okay, let's go. Then talk about that. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, let's talk about... I think that's more of a private thing, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hang on, I need to... Ooh. Ah, bro. Come on.
I didn't see anything on stream, I think. Ah.
There we go.
Oh no, never mind. Ooh, the leaks. People could see your Discord messages. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You're done.
Okay, where do we start? From the bottom or the top?
We can start from the top. Let's start from the top. Because I think we can all agree, if I were to buy something from this, it would definitely be Darkwater.
Hang on.
And my other like things that I would be interested in buying is probably the Plague Knight, so maybe I might swap them out with Festus. But quite frankly, Festus is just such a well done miniature. So gross, so fantastically disgusting. I love him. Yeah. In A tier we have like all the Nurgle releases, we have all the 40k releases, which were really good in my opinion. The Necromunda guy is fantastic, the Tower really good. The Peasants are pretty nice. D tier is stuff that I also like, but I wouldn't be that into buying. For example, the Ultramar releases that aren't Space Marines and the Cafe releases.
Yeah.
C tier is miniatures, which I'm not really into, but I get the appeal at least, and I think they are pretty well executed and well done. C tier, no, C minus tier is miniatures where I also get the appeal, but I don't care about them at all. Right. D tier is the boring as fuck tier.
You put the automaton in boring as fuck?
What?
You put the automaton in boring as fuck as in D tier?
I thought it was pretty boring. It wasn't boring as fuck, but it was pretty boring.
Right, okay.
E tier is the I'm asleep tier, and F tier is like actually embarrassing in my opinion.
Yeah, actually fuck ass, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, would
I guess the automaton is the biggest point of contention here, right?
Not quite sure. Hang on. I was struggling so much to align this tier list while you were talking that I actually need to have a second look. All right. I think. Ooh. So is this list like proper? So it
is ordered. Yes.
It is ordered. Okay.
Yeah.
I think S tier is. I think there's nothing more to say about that.
And the order is how much would I want to own this, and how likely am I going to buy? No, it's less how likely am I going. It's a mixture of both.
Yeah. Okay. No, I get that.
Yeah.
I think. My whole wall of pictures is coming off right now. Darkwater as being our favorite and like craziest reveal of today, like with the most appeal and everything. Of course, like of course. Yeah. Then we have Festus. Great miniature as well. Nothing to say here. And then I'm surprised to see the Necromunda guy in A tier, honestly. I would have expected him to be in S as well.
Really?
Yeah.
S tier, yeah.
I quite like we were gassing this guy up to no end, and we were also like saying, oh, this is like proper 40k, all the excess and all the grim darkness.
I'm not sure. Would you put him above the Necron?
Yeah, I think so. Because the Necron.
I don't think I would.
Because the Necron, in my opinion, is still too like conventional, whereas this guy goes a little bit more crazy and a little bit more free.
Maybe top of A tier is a very, very close race.
Yeah.
Even with like the Tau.
I'm also like kind of surprised that the like these guys, the Bestigors, the Plague guys, are so far behind. I thought I would have put them like maybe like here, next to the.
I think we can put a line between Necromunda guy and the Taus, and that's like the line between A+ and A.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, I think the Pestigors are pretty great. The Broadswords are pretty great, but they are close to B tier, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why though? What is you don't need to.
Are you surprised they're this far up high or this low?
They're this low? Yeah, I would have thought they would be like A+.
I don't know. I think the Broadswords are just not as good as the Blight Kings.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
And aesthetically, I really like the Tau. I really like the Votan guy. The Peasants are pretty close, but I think I would rather have a squad of Peasants than the Rock Swords for some reason. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's very close again.
I get that. I would have put the Pestigors higher, simply because of the fact that they are so new and they bring like a whole new vibe shift. Like with them.
I think I would keep the Pestigors where they are, but the Rod Swords could go higher. Now that I think about it. The Rod Swords could go above the Peasants.
I would have put it differently, like exactly differently. I would have put the Pestigors higher.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna change this real quick. Yeah, no, but Pestigors are for me solid like bottom of A tier.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, It was a crazy preview show, so this is like the highest.
That's
Yeah.
Top of bottom of A tier is still pretty good.
Yeah. The only reason they are bottom of A tier is because the rest was just so crazy.
Yeah.
I also like these guys, like the knights on top. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about swapping the knights with Festus, because if his tier list is which am I most likely to buy, then the knights and Festus would swap. If it's which would I rather own, I don't know actually. No, I think I'm swapping them. You know what? Yeah.
I get what you. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
I'm gonna swap Festus and the knights.
Fair enough.
Festus is fantastic, but
Festus
the knights
is fantastic, but the knights do have this whole vibe going with them.
Yeah.
And if you were to put like the Harbinger of Decay with them as well, it would just be a crazy squad, a crazy display.
Exactly. I think Festus maybe suffers a little bit from being more specific than the knights.
Yeah. And my the only point of contention that I do actually have with Festus is that he lost so much of his iconic fantasy design. Like his Warhammer fantasy design.
I think he kept most of it, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with the rest. It's pretty much good.
I am a bit conflicted about my positioning of a Necromunda guy now that you mention it. I would say the Blight Kings go above him, the Blight Lords, but maybe you're right about the Necron being lower. No, I mean, you're right. Maybe, yeah.
I think like the way that we talked about this guy, like the Necron king of Necromunda, was like we were so much more enthusiastic, blown away by the design. We had so much to say about him. Whereas when we talked about the Necron, it was like, oh, what is the Destructor curse again? And then, oh yeah, he looks.
You're right. You're right. I will rearrange him.
All right.
But Necron's still an A+ tier, though.
Yeah, fair enough. No, 100%. I like the Necron a whole lot as well.
Yeah.
Concerning B tier, I think that's all fair enough. Okay. I think that's all fair enough. Yeah. Titus lower than his retinue is interesting. I would have thought like Titus would make like bottom of B tier maybe.
Titus is a space marine and he suffers from that in this
tier. Yeah, no, I know why you put him there. Just I wouldn't have put him there. The police, of course, they're good as well. Oh, the Tyranid is C.
Yeah, I think he's a bit boring.
Yeah, no, why so high, actually? I would have thought he would be like C- or something.
Because while he is a bit boring, he is still very well executed. And if someone was like really into Tyranids, I was like, oh my god, I would get it. Compared to the Votan, I am very much into the Votan aesthetic. I like it a lot. And even I find the Votan boring.
Yeah, okay.
So that's the difference, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. The other Space Marines, I mean, of course, I know why you put them there, so, you know.
Yeah. I could probably combine C and C- tier into just one row.
Just leave it like that. I think the distinction is quite deserved.
Yeah.
The Automata, yeah?
I'll change my mind about D tier. The white squads go to the bottom of D tier. And the the blow drone goes to the middle, and the Skitaris goes to the top.
Okay, fair enough. I personally think the blow drone, for me the blow drone is higher because I like to see this like uncorrupted version of the blow drone. I think that is quite nice to see like the original version. And I also quite like the fact, you know, I like any model that brings another dimension to the tabletop. And like having another flyer is quite nice.
Something about that like drone though just doesn't do it for me at all.
Yeah.
I tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, the thing is, I kind of get it. I think it looks a little bit too outlandish. It would look something like that maybe Hayao Miyazaki would cook up, but not necessarily like.
Yeah, true, it is a mining drone. It's not a fighting drone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm done with my tier list. I have a final version now.
All right. Hang on.
Yeah. This should be it. This is the slightly improved, upgraded version.
Right. Yeah, pretty nice. I think the lower tiers, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah. The Horus Heresy reveals were so ass.
Yeah, they were fucking ass.
So boring.
Like, the F actually stands for fuck you, because why are these guys taller than their brethren that released 3 years ago? That makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I think we're very well. This was done very well. Yeah. Great preview. Great way to end the year of chaos on a very, very fucking high note.
That's true. We went into this being like, oh, we got more Ultramarines reveals. So year of chaos, am I right?
Yeah.
And like in retrospect now, but I think Nurgle is eating well.
Yeah.
Slanesh got his Emperor's Children, I suppose. I think Corrin got like 2 really good warbands. Did Zinj get anything? I don't think Zinj got anything.
I'm not sure if Zinj got anything either, but yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Zinj is up for like a big range
maybe
revamp though.
Maybe. I'm really happy with again, such a high note. The only reason I'm even getting tired is because I'm literally tired of winning. This was such a hype preview. I'm so exhausted from all the hype. Holy shit! Usually this would be the point where it would descend into like some sort of like annoyed or maybe disappointed rant, or where we would like not care anymore. But this time it's actually just like, oh goddamn, so much good stuff.
I think it's partially the way they structured things. For example, in other tier lists, I would have probably put more focus on the book reveals and like animation reveals or something, where I would have put them into E tier or something.
Oh yeah.
But the way this was structured is it started off okay, became strong, became really weak, and then become very strong again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a good ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And
again, they seem to show more for the reveal, because I distinctly remember the old previews being just like one cool review, and the other stuff is just rumors and fillers and promises. And this stuff is all.
I don't know. Let me look up my old tier list again.
I remember
because I remember it a bit differently than you.
Okay, I remember. Maybe it's because I edit the videos, or I have to relive the entire thing multiple times.
I think you probably remember the one time they structured their reveals into 3 separate days.
No, that's
That's actually
not my problem. Like the Adepticons.
I see it now. I see like the tier list of where they revealed Lizardman. Those are my S and A tiers.
Yeah.
They revealed like 1 Corrin warband, and the rest was like the most boring Space Marine reveals ever.
Yeah. And that's how I remember the other stuff as well. Like also the old Adepticon previews were also like all shit and like very boring. Yeah. But like the last 2 previews were fucking insane. What's so hype?
That's true.
Okay.
What was the last preview again?
I think a couple of months ago, right? I mean, we can just look up in the. I can just look up in the YouTube studio.
Yeah, for funsies. Do I have like a tier list for that?
Live stream. Preview.
Oh, with the Dark Dwarves, yeah, of course. Yeah, no, that was also very strong. We had like the Chaos Dwarves. We had
Yeah, that was like.
We had separate Space Marines. It wasn't.
It was
as
October.
Much, though.
Damn, the last thing we talked was like in October. Is that true?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
The Chaos Dwarves were released in July.
Oh yeah, that is okay. Never mind. Yeah, three fingers when there's another GW preview. I remember.
Yeah.
There was just one stream I had that was so convoluted that I changed the thumbnail, and that confused me. Okay. I think that's...
okay, no, the last one didn't have as many reveals, though. This one had more reveals, just more mass to it.
It was so good. Such a good time.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys watching also had a good time, if there's anybody left. All the people watching the VOD, thank you so much for chiming in. Thank you so much to Theinrich for doing this with me and talking about these miniatures, about some, cute little plastic soldiers for over 3 hours.
Oh my god.
And yeah, crazy, right? And
that's crazy.
I wish you guys a great evening, great weekend. And probably Merry Christmas is a little early. There'll probably be another stream before that, but as the last preview stream for this year, I'm signing off.
True.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.